3-1. Swung on and driven down the right field line. Fair, the game is over. It's a fair ball into the corner. Bellamy scores. Johnny David gets his 6th hit of the day. A Reggie single. Ball game over. Yankees win. Yankees win. On deck.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the BX Sports JEDI Network Bronx Bombers Strike Back podcast. It is the New York Yankees watch along taking on the Toronto Blue Jays, the third game of a 4-game set. The Yankees have been fortunate won the first 2 games on a spicy series here. But before we get going, I want to say here hello to my partner on the watch along. We all know him as Chris the Flash from Flash Sports. What's going on, Chris?
What's up, Kev? What's up, chat? I'm kind of excited to watch this game and see if Gerrit Cole could get us a third win.
Absolutely. Our ace is on the mound after winning the first 2 games of the series. We got Gerrit Cole on the mound there, but we got some news, though. Some news and notes, some good news for New York Yankee fans. Finally, listen, it cannot rain every day. The sun has to come up at least one time. So here is some good news here. Luis Severino will start on Sunday, so it's official. He will make his regular season start in Cincinnati on Sunday. Giancarlo Stanton is close to starting a rehab assignment. And also Carlos Rendon threw 90 feet and is slowly ramping up. So outstanding news for the New York Yankees. We got this afternoon, or early this afternoon before we went on the air. But with great news also comes a little bit of a black eye, and the black eye comes in the form of Domingo Germán. No pun intended, no disrespect there to his wife. Domingo Germán receives a 10-game suspension. Yesterday, we all knew he had a perfect game through 3 innings. Had a little bit of a sicky stuff. According to the umpire, the most stickiest fingers or hand that they ever felt from any pitcher this season. So, man, it looked like some tobacco with some rosin, but it is what it is, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, the only bad thing is we can't replace him. So, hopefully, just like the injuries, hopefully we can keep pushing through and see if we can, keep this winning streak alive.
Absolutely. And before we get going there with the pitching matchup, we have the segment of our channel that's called Let's Make a Bet. Let's Make a Bet. You know how we like to try to help you make a little money in your pocket here. It's Let's Make a Bet. The Yankees are a favorite at a 1.5 run at the money line at a -120. The over and under 8 total runs at a +100. So Vegas thinks it's going to be kind of a low-scoring game. Of course, when you have Gerrit Cole out there against Chris Bassitt, a former Met, and having a pretty good season for the Toronto Blue Jays. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck. I've got the lineups, Chris. Are you ready, intrigued to hear the lineups?
Yeah, I can't wait to see what Boone got cooking.
Here we go. Let's go with the Toronto Blue Jays, the home team. Leading off and playing right field will be George Springer. Batting second, the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Batting third, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Mitt Weatherfield. Batting seventh, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Danny Jansen. Batting ninth, at second base, Santiago Espinal. So it's interesting that the Blue Jays are playing both their catchers, one as a designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk behind the plate. And for our New York Yankees, here we go. Leading off and playing second base, Gleyber Torres. Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge. Batting third, back at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Batting fourth, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jake Flowers. Batting sixth, the center fielder, what time? It's time. It's Harrison Bader time. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, the immortal Willie Calhoun. Batting eighth, behind the plate, Jose Trevino. And batting ninth at shortstop is Oswaldo Cabrera. So Anthony Volpe is getting a night off. What's your thoughts on the lineup construction?
Like I said last game, because Gleyber been having a couple of mental errors, I would have kept Volpe in the lineup and rested Torres. It's too much, it's too much of mental going on with him right now. So, and then the Blue Jays, I just seen, Guerrero's not in because he's day to day.
He's day to day. There was a bunt attempt that he came over and he fielded it, but he kind of hopped in the air and came kind of awkward. That's what happens, us big guys, we can't be jumping, defying gravity because it gives a toll on our ankles, So we can't be jumping like that. What would you think he is, a spring chicken? I mean, come on, he's out of the lineup. Thank you, Andre. Salute to Andre. We want to acknowledge, first and foremost, we want to acknowledge the chat here on the BX Sports JEDI Network, not just on YouTube, on Twitch, Twitter, and on the Rumble app. Thank you, Rumble app. You guys have been phenomenal with the overwhelming views and likes and support that we have on the Rumble app, as well as in the Facebook app and all the different platforms that we are streaming in. We want to acknowledge you guys and say thank you so much, because without the chat, without your guys' heavy interaction, this channel will be just a bunch of guys just talking pretty much in a closet. So thank you guys. So Chris, Lamario might be joining us a little later, so we'll wait for him to come in. Chris, it's all about starting pitching, man. We have our ace. You got to feel good to try to win this series. You got 2 games to win the series here.
Yeah, Gerrit Cole is coming back from 2 blunders that he had recently with his last 2 starts. Hopefully, he can pick something and find something and get us a serious win. Because, I mean, us taking it from the Blue Jays, this whole series has been about snitching and trying to play these petty games and calling people fat. But then your first baseman just hurt himself and he's big. So just chill out with all the games, because the more y'all keep talking, it seems like it's fueling us.
And you can see there's a dislike between these 2 organizations. Remember last year when the Yankees were ready to clinch the American League East, they lost that game right before, it took an extra game where Vladimir Guerrero opened his yap and said, not in my house. And then the next day, the Yankees clinch in his house. So as we're ready here, give me a quick thoughts here. Let's answer Andre's question. How do we feel about Rendon's situation before we get the first pitch going?
I'm happy. It seemed like the news was just getting worse, but after finding out that he didn't need his second shot and now he's starting to throw, that's good. I mean, we need him. I'm sad. I'm sorry to say that, but we need him.
All right. Yeah, we definitely could use that arm if he's healthy. Well, first and foremost, I hope he's completely healthy, because when he's healthy and if he goes to form that we saw in the last 2 years, he is going to bring the team to another dynamic, another left-handed pitcher, power arm, who could be easily a number 1A or number 2 starter, and the Yankees could use that here along with Severino, and not for nothing, the American League is not that much distance. The race, you thinking they're going to run away with it, but they're a bad week or 2 and you're right back in it. So you never know here. Those that are watching along for the very first time, we have a scoreboard ticker there. We do the play-by-play. You can see the score there. Bassitt is ready. Torres is ready. And here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is called for a strike. We're on the way here. So Torres is batting .257, 39 for 152 with 6 home runs, 21 RBIs. His OPS is 789. So the 0-1 count. Bassitt ready to deal. And Sky the other way, 0-2. Bassitt's number, he's a 5-2 record with a 3.49 ERA in 49 innings pitched. He's given up 31 hits, 41 strikeouts, 22 walks, and he surrenders 6 home runs. Not bad numbers, boy. The Mets could really use this type of arm. Here's the 0-2. This one is foul out of play. It's still 0-2. We'll continue getting the line. We'll continue looking at the chat.
And I want to say that too. The 22 walks is good. It benefits us.
Kelsey in the building. Salute, Kelsey. The suspension is going to hurt us. I agree with you there. I know Dallas screwed the Knicks, Steve. I get you on that one. Here's the 0-2, the tanking. Outside, 1-2. That tanking those last few games, Steve, did not benefit the Knicks. We could have had that 11th pick. But those are the bricks, Steve. Good evening to see you there. I'm glad you're there. And Andre says, Jay's just trying to play the villain role. It's so corny. It is. I like the rivalry. It makes the games more enjoyable. Absolutely. It's spicy. Here's the 1-2. This one is grounded right to the shortstop. Bassitt fields, throws in time. If you're scoring it at home, it's 6-3 on your scoreboard. That's the shortstop to the first baseman. The starting defense for the Blue Jays is midfield and left, Verschil in center, Springer in right, Chapman, Bouchette, Espinal, Belt, Hart behind the plate, and of course Danny Jansen's your designated hitter with Chris Bassitt, your pitcher. So with one out, here's Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is 33 for 122, 11 home runs, 26 RBIs, 270 batting average. He's on fire here in Toronto. Here's the pitch. Takes a call ball, 1-0. And Judge destroying the house there in Toronto, breaking that Maple Leaf sign with the home run yesterday. Here's the 1-0. There's a call strike, 1-1. Oh, and of course, he has a 960 OPS. I forgot to give you that stat if you're scoring it at home. Right now, it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count. That's it. Ready to deal the pitch. This one gets the outside corner, 1-2. Umpire has a delay call there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 away here. We're just on the way. It's the Amazon Prime game on a Wednesday night, Yankees and Blue Jays. Third game of 4. The pitch way outside, 2-2. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to count here to Judge. The 2-2. Call strike 3. Judge caught looking outside corner. He did not like that call, and he is barking at the umpire and having a long conversation there, but very cordial about it. And this is the second out. 10 pitches so far for Bassitt. With 2 away, bases empty, will bring Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo was batting .308. 49 for 159, 9 home runs, 23 RBIs. He has a 912 OPS. Rizzo having a phenomenal year. You can see that he's benefiting without the shift. Here's the pitch. There's a call strike. 0-1. Chris, Rizzo has been carrying this team for September into summer, half of May. I said September, I mean April. Oh my goodness. 0-2. The music isn't too loud, fellas, right? Chris, is not.
No.
Okay, just want to make sure it's not too loud here. Here's the 0-1 to Rizzo. Swing and a miss. Actually, struck him down. 1, 2, 3 inning. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So 12 pitches for Bassitt. Here, the Yankees go down in order. No runs, no hits, no error. Toronto Blue Jays will come to bat here on the BX Sports JEDI Network.
I was about to say, back to the Carlos Rodon situation. I see people on Twitter trying to compare him to Carpavano. You gotta no, y'all gotta stop that. Carpavano can't even tie his laces. Get out of here.
It's too early to even. Make that it's too early to make that assumption.
I mean, even if you want to make that assumption, he's a way better pitcher than Carpavano.
No, it's the availability, and it's too early to go in that. It's too early, and you can't even go there yet. That's unfair for Carlos Rodon. Very unfair to go that route. And that's why you can't you gotta sometimes take a step back. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely, I agree with you there. All right, so we see the Blue Jays going to come up to bat, and I'm looking at. I got the Rays and Mets on the other um on my big TV, watching that, keeping an eye on that. There, Kodai Senga taking on and that's a big test for Kodai Senga. and the Mets there. All right, here we go. So now our ace, Gerrit Cole, ready to go. Gerrit Cole has a great record, 5-0 with a 2.2 ERA, and he's pitched 56 in the 2/3 innings pitch, 41 strikeouts, 22 walks, and he has given up only 4 home runs. So phenomenal job for him there. He's about to get 2,000 strikeouts. He's a few strikeouts away from there. Here's Springer, who will come in, the right fielder, who's batting 226, 5 home runs, first ball swinging, backhand throws, and high throw, and he is safe. So that might be an error. Yankees yesterday were fortunate. They were a little sloppy on fielding. So we're going to bring in Lamario in for a moment. Lamario, let's hope that your microphone is working well today. How are you, pal? The ball just sailed on him, on a Cabrera. So E6 here, base runner on. Here's Bassitt. Bassitt batting 322. Here's the pitch, down low for a ball. And he's 57 for 177 with 8 home runs, 28 RBIs. Hi, Lamario.
Hello.
How are you?
Pretty good.
All right, buddy.
I mean, I'm hoping that we can win, but it depends on what Gerrit Cole we get. Are we gonna get the Gerrit Cole from 2017 or the Gerrit Cole that was okay last season?
All right, but he's behind in the count here. 2 balls and no strikes to Bassitt. Here's the play. Runner goes, and he fouls it out of play. 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, he's had just 2 rough outings, and it was against the Rays. Against everyone else, he's been pretty much Cy Young award worthy here. What are your thoughts, Chris?
Yeah, I still think the Rays are doing something because he didn't give up a home run, and then all of a sudden, boom, he plays them, and boom, that's all his home runs right there from them.
And the 2-1 pitch coming from Cole. The pitch, there's a call strike. Outside corner, 2-2. Great job there by Cole. Yeah, so Mario's cat is joining us tonight. Say hello. The 2-2. And no. Foul. He say, let's go Yankees in Meow World.
Mhm.
So we got 2 balls and 2 strikes here. We got Springer at first, who'll reach on an error. The throw over to first as Springer gets back, gets his uniform dirty. He is safe.
I mean, I don't know why teams do that. Like, every team tries to pick the runners off at first base, but it seems like it never works. That's just my opinion.
Grounded slowly off the glove of Cole. Cole couldn't hold it. So the Yankees again, shoddy defense in the first inning. Cole had it in his glove and it just came out. So the first 2 reach on.
I know it's early, but we can't be doing this.
No,
we can't
you're
be doing
right.
stuff like that.
No, giving extra outs to teams.
Right.
And we should get a sponsor. We should get a sponsor called Rubber Tussing. It fights all the tough colds and coughs.
Oh, there's Aaron Boone. Oh, Gerrit.
That was a nice flip there by Rizzo, and Cole couldn't just handle it. E1. So 2 straight errors to start the game for the Yankees here. Hopefully the Blue Jays cannot cash in here. Here's Varsho. Here's the pitch to Varsho. Taken for a ball. Varsho, who's batting 216. He's 33 for 153. He has 6 home runs, 16 RBIs. He is a left-hand hitter. He's trying to get the base runners over to the next base. Be productive. But he's ahead of the count, 1-0. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. It was a good fastball up, 1-1. Being from New York, you could believe a case against Rudy. Huh. I know he's taking Viagra's there to get excited, I heard. Here's
But
the
there's runners.
pitch. Popped up.
But there's
This is
runners
in the
at first and-
infield. This is going to be infield fly rule. And LeMahieu makes the play.
Okay, one away. All right, one out. Now we have one out, but there's still runners on first and second, which means we can get a double play, or at least attempt to get out of this inning.
Right, with Matt Chapman coming up. Chapman was batting 322. He's got 5 home runs, 22 RBIs. He's at 48 for 152. So he's got some good numbers, Chapman.
Yes, he does.
A free agent to be.
New York.
And the pitch. This one is foul, away, 0-1. Now, if you're Cole, you want to keep the ball down. You want to induce the ground ball.
Mm-hmm. At least keep it down to just right and get the double play.
Here's the 0-1 pitch coming. Swing and a miss, quickly 0-2. Beautiful breaking ball.
That's right how it works, I guess.
It had a nice sharp there, and it just dropped. Beautiful slider. Kind of acted like a fork ball or a splitter, but it was a slider. 0-2 to count right now. And the pitch. Just miss outside. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cole with 13 pitches here. Would like him to get out of this inning around 14 to 15 in a perfect world. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. This one is foul back, out of play. It's still 1-2. And the Yankees gonna need length from Gerrit Cole. With the Domingo Germán, they used 6 relievers. Prior to that, they had an opener. So, you know, they really pushing the envelope on their bullpen. Right now, 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Time is called by Matt Chapman. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming from Cole. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. So 2 outs. Wow. Here comes Brandon Belt, the first baseman. Now Belt is batting 242. He's got 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. He's 22 for 91. He will be batting in the left from the left side. He came for the replacement for Guerrero. Here's the pitch. This one, swing and a miss. Good fastball. 98 mile per hour. Passed it right by Belt. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. There's a call strike. 0-2. He's 1 strike away of getting out. Let's go with the. Here's the 0-2 from Cole. He looks, checks the runner. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. So he pitches around the Yankees, making a couple errors. He hunkered down 99 per hour fastball. No score. We play a full inning. Chris, he got in and out of danger as Lemario stepped out.
Yeah, well, it wasn't hitting him, so that's a good thing. So he still got the no-hitter going, but
ooh, let's see what he says here. John Moran's gonna lose millions. One time, career's over. It's gonna be tough there, Steve. I think some team will go after Morant. A team that's desperate, like the Brooklyn Nets. Don't even be surprised if the Knicks.
I'm about to say the Knicks
kicks the tires on that. We did it with Spreewell. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think the Knicks will go for it, but I wouldn't be. it wouldn't surprise me or shock me. Because if he lives in New York, New York has some very strict anti-gun restrictions. Not it's difficult to get a permit. It's not an open carry state. It's not a concealed weapon state. You could ask for a permit for a pistol license, but it's extremely difficult, and you have to show a probable cause, and it makes it difficult. It's not like the South. Here, like, and I live in the state of Florida, you just gotta have a clean record, and you could just easily get a concealed weapons license and carry. You could carry it in your glove compartment, unarmed or an unloaded gun, and you can have it in the home. So it's gonna be a tough one. Do I see a John Morant career over? Not with that talent and that age. I know Gilbert Arenas lost his career there, but Arenas was already like in his peak, and his best basketball was behind him. If you want to compare those two there, in my opinion. So we're gonna have LeMahieu, Blowers, and Bader coming up in this inning. There's a strike. 0-1. Be honest with you, if Moran is the better talented player, Chris, I'm gonna be totally honest. I wouldn't mind Dylan Brooks. Here's the 0-1. This one grounded up and right to the Bichette. Fields throws. He gets LeMahieu one away. So here's Jake Blowers. Blowers, who's batting .233, 7 for 30 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. The left-hander. Against Bassitt, the right-hander. One away here. We're in the top of the second inning. No score. Swing and a miss. Got him there with a sinker. Here's the 0-1. A ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Keeping an eye on the Kodai Senga start against the Rays there. No score, but they got a runner on top of the second inning in Citi Field. 1-1 pitch at the Rogers Center. This one is grounded right to the second baseman. Espinal Fields fires in time. 2 outs. 2 quick outs. Now here comes Harrison Bader.
It's time! It's time! It's Bader time!
So Bader batting .304, 14 for 46, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs for Bader, and a .934 OBS. But he has put an injection of energy to this lineup and to the offense. And what a good center fielder. He fakes the bunt, and he takes the ball up high, 1-0. Yeah, that's why, Steve. I think that's why Morant. Be honest with you, there's also teams that will take a chance because he wasn't raised in that lifestyle. Bader grounds this one, and that's a base hit, and that aids up Chapman as he lays it. And let's see, that looks like a single. What you think, Chris? Is that a single, or do you think that was a error?
Nah, with Beta speed, that's definitely a single.
It is, because he didn't even put a glove on it. He just backing away. And so here's the immortal Willie Calhoun. The immortal Willie Calhoun is batting .227. That's 15 for 66 with 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. But he did homer 2 nights ago on the first game of the series. Here's the pitch. Bassitt to Calhoun, takes a called strike. He got a nice cutter, 88 miles per hour down the middle. That was a good one there for him to on wild.
And if I'm quiet, Kev, it's because my daughter, so I'm going to keep trying to put myself on mute.
No problem, Chris. No problem, Chris. I understand. So Bader at first, you know me, you got to start running. Here's the 0-1. Throw over to first. As soon as I said that, Bassitt keeps an eye on Bader. And he masters his way back to first base. Here's the 0-1 coming. Swing and a miss. 0-2. He fooled them there with the sweeper. Jose Trevino's on deck, but Guillermo Calhoun is behind in the count. 0-2. The 0-2. Runner goes. The pitch is thrown. Second, he's no chance. Bader with a stolen base.
Man, could have betted that.
So runner in scoring position for the Yankees here. Bader had no chance. He was there with, my goodness. He could have taken away the hot dog that was Alejandro Kirk's in the dugout. That's how fast he was. Here's the 1-2 here. Calhoun looks like he belongs on the Blue Jays. This one up high. 2-2. I think that's who the manager was talking about yesterday when he told him to be quiet. Here's the 2-2 pitch as Bader dances. This one, he fouls it again. We'll still do it 2-2. We're in the top of the second inning, no score. 25 pitches already for Bassitt here. Well, we don't have an official score on that. He's just waiting to see if they get out of the inning. They'll call it a single, and if it's a run, it's an unearned run. It'll be an error. I see what they're doing. Here's the 2-2. Just missed. The count runs full, 3-2. That's a pretty close take there for Willie Calhoun, the immortal. It looks like, oh, look at that. Here's the three balls and 2 strikes to Willie Calhoun. As Bader's the runner at second. Bader, keep checking, and the pitch. Not close. Walk. So a 2-out walk here. So he sets up first and second now for Jose Trevino, the Yankee catcher, who's batting .228 with 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. He's 21 for 92, and he's a .624 OBS. So they officially called it a single, which I could have told you that. Even Stephen Wonder could have told you that one.
Man, that was a huge at-bat for Calhoun.
That was a pretty good one because it makes Bassitt throw more pitches, and it continues the inning. You keep pushing the baton here. The pitch to, and there's a strike. Trevino takes a call strike inside. 0-1. So it's funny. Bassitt is pitching, and his replacement is pitching for the Mets in Kodai Senga. So you know Bassitt was replaced by Senga. Here's the 0-1. This one foul. Quickly 0-2. So 0-2 count here. Got runners at first and second here. Call strike 3. The inning comes down in an order. So no runs, 1 hit, but 2 men left on base. We go to the bottom of the second inning, no score. 30 pitches for Bassitt. So here we go. Here's Cole's second inning of work. Chris, they're looking more comfortable. At least the bat approaches by the team in the last week look much more comfortable. It's like when the competition rose, their intensity level and their concentration level as hitters kind of increased for the Yankees. I don't know if I'm overseeing it, or what's your thoughts on that, or you see something different?
Well, they look like they're playing like how they did at the beginning when we had Stanton and stuff. Like, people keep forgetting that we was scoring runs in the beginning of the season. It just we slowed down with all the injuries and stuff, but it looked like we picking it back up. And And what I like is like against the A's, we didn't lower our standards when it comes to hitting and stuff like that. We have kept applying pressure. So now when we're playing the better teams, we getting, we're ratcheting it back up, and that's how it's supposed to be. You don't want to play down to your competition that's doing worse than us. You always want to keep it up.
Okay. And you know what? Well said there, because we're also going to see that this weekend. We don't like to look ahead, but once the Yankees are done with the Blue Jays, I believe they go to Cincinnati now, the Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, and hopefully they're continue that level of expectation or play, not down to the Cincinnati level. Just continue playing their game there as we're ready to start here. The bottom of the second inning, as Trevino did not like that call strike 3 there, as he's having a conversation with home plate umpire behind the plate. So here's Mitt Weatherfield, who's going to lead off here. Weatherfield's batting .271 with 1 home run, 16 RBIs, 35 for 128. The first ball swinging, and Harrison Bader with a diving play. What a master center fielder that Bader is.
You still don't like him, huh?
I still don't like the kid. He just picks it right off before it goes on the ground. That kid got some moxie. 1 away now. Here's Alejandro Kirk, the chubby catcher, who's batting 20. He's 20 for 92, batting .217 with 2 home runs, 11 RBI. There's a strike, 0-1. And Steve says, I just saw a New York Post saying my hand is sinking underwater, under weight of building. This one, line drive, and the chubby Kirk hits it down the line. Let's see how he just got to first base. He's going to try to go for 2. Here's a throw. The play is saved. He just barely made it as the ball got in the corner there. Alejandro Kirk, get that man an oxygen tank.
Man, that man run like a meatball.
So he's at second base there. Nice play there. Almost got him there.
You know what's crazy? How does Kirk make it to second, but Torres couldn't do it?
Here's Chance.
That makes no sense.
There's a call ball out there for the outside. Jensen, who's the designated hitter, who's batting 185, 17 for 92, 3 home runs and 18 RBIs. Outside, 2-0.
Man, hopefully Lamario come back.
Yeah, Lamario, come back, buddy. The 2-0. 3-0. There's Lamario. All right, he came right on cue. It's like Beetlejuice. Hi, Lamario.
Hello.
All right, you're back with us. 3-0 count now. The pitch. There's a call strike. 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike to count here.
So far, it looks like we got ourselves a pitcher's battle.
3-2 right now. Both teams have been knocking on the door, at least too much to my liking for aces. But yeah, you can. But they're making the right pitches. So the count runs full, 3-2 here, with 1 away, runner at second on a 1-out double by Kirk. This one is foul back. It's still 3-2.
Is Vladdy playing or is he?
No, he's day to day right now with that leg injury. The 3-2 pitch. Yeah. He checks the runner now. The 3-2. Swung and a miss. Struck him out. Fastball is electric. His third strikeout. And good job falling behind 3-0 and just coming back here and getting that.
Yep. And that is a big strikeout, especially with a runner in scoring position for the Blue Jays here.
And here's Santiago Escobar, who's batting 172 here. And the first pitch outside for a ball. And he has 1 home run, 7 RBIs. He's 11 for 64 with a 477 OBS. So Cole, 29 pitches here, trying to get out of this inning here. He's behind the count, 1-0. The pitch. There's a foul tip right in front of the plate, but grabbed in foul territory. It is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Meow. Meow, meow.
He's ready to see the Yankees win, hopefully. You never know, though.
There you go. Here's the 1-1 pitch coming. There's a strike. Beautiful outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. 98. My God, his fastball is on fire. It's electric tonight here. And as we would have done the 2-strike horn, but I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do this 2 strikes horn.
The British is coming. The British is coming.
Swing and a miss. Got him.
Cole.
So, no runs, 1 hit, no errors to leave man on base. We played 2 full innings here. We go to the 3rd inning, no score. Cole is impressive with that fastball, and what a sharp slider there to get out of that inning.
Cabrera and Torres and
Yes, you're correct. It'll be Cabrera, Torres, and Judge. Correct, Mario. Good job there.
What did Bowers do? Did he strike out or he grounded out? What happened?
He grounded out to the second baseman.
All right, I'll take that.
That's at least he didn't K. He didn't go swinging and missing, which is I kind of like it. So both pitchers almost have the same pitch count. As the Mets, Mark Wynn is batting for them. Mark Vientos.
I thought you were about to say they might win.
No. His name is Vientos, but if you translate it in English, is Win. So Mark Vientos batting up. Hopefully he's nothing but hopefully he's a real prospect, not just a bunch of hot air like the Mets fan. My goodness, I hear talk radio. Bring up Vientos, bring up Mauricio. These guys, come on. I mean, God bless the Mets fans. He just grounded into a force out, so he's 0 for 1. Hopefully he's not a prospect that comes and goes like the wind, like his name. So 9-1-2 for the Yankees here. Here's Cabrera, Oswaldo Cabrera, who's batting .210, 26 for 124 with 3 home runs, 15 RBIs. So he'll be batting from the left side. Switch hitter. Let's go.
Bobo set giveaway May 31st. Like a Thursday giveaway, or is that what that was?
So here's the first pitch of the inning to Cabrera. The pitch. Upside for a ball. 1-0. So they fixed the maple leaf, according to the broadcast. They fixed the maple leaf that Judge broke last night on the 2-run homer. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. Ooh, he's giving them the high strike there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's a very interesting calls there.
That was. It was. Here the 1-1. Up high. 2 balls and 1 strike. They checked the appeal down at third. The umpire says he did not swing.
I'm surprised he didn't call that a strike, to be honest.
Correct.
I guess it was too high for the views right that time.
The 2-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. That should have been ball 4, guys, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, 3-1, it's fine.
Hey, it's the Capoots. Capoots in the chat. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. The count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strike. Michael, I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're doing awesome. Good to see you there. He hasn't watched a game in over a month. My goodness. You must feel relief.
Well, keep not watching it, Mike, because you're missing a lot of good.
Yeah.
They've been playing much good, much better. Here's the 3-2 pitch coming. But it's great to see you, Michael. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while since we saw him, though.
Foul tip. It's still 3-2.
Good job, Vine Cabrera. He's making his pitcher work right now, and I like that. Good job.
So we got the 3 balls and 2 strike count here to the leadoff hitter in the top of the 3rd inning. No score. Bassitt ready to deal. Swing and a miss. Cabrera goes down on strikes. So Bassitt with 4 strikeouts of his own. That would bring Torres, his 2nd time around at the lineup. Torres grounded out his 1st time up. He's 0 for 1.
Alrighty, Flavor.
Here's the pitch to Torres. This one foul, straight back, 0-1. So there's no score here. We're in the top of the 3rd inning with 1 out, 0-1 count to Gleyber Torres. Bassitt ready to deal the 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
See, the Blue Jays, Maxon is getting ahead of the batters on the Yankees. Gerrit Cole gets behind in the count, and then he works his way back for the strikeout and stuff.
Here's the 1-1. Gleyber checked the swing, but the umpire still called it a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes as it clips the outside corner. 1-2.
That should have been ball 2, not strike 2, but it is what it is.
Mr. Hill, hello, salute, buddy. Hope you're doing well. The 1-2 and curveball up high, 2 balls and 2 strikes. We got Hill in the building.
Ooh, wait. I don't. That barely looked like he got it off in time, though. The pitcher's clock definitely hit 0 before he threw the ball.
Oh, he struck out. Gleyber goes down on strikes. 2 outs, 2 back-to-back strikeouts for Bassitt. So with the bases empty now, here's Aaron Judge.
All rise. Here comes the Judge.
There you go. Here's Judge. He's 0 for 1. There's a call strike down on the Lees. Judge calls time for a moment, steps out of the batter's box. 0-1 count.
He's got 11 home runs this season so far.
We're waiting for Bassitt to get back into the pitcher's mound as Judge is ready. 0-1 count. Here's the 0-1. This one is hit the opposite way and it'll go foul quickly. 0-2.
Oh. Come on,
44 pitches.
No.
I think Bassitt is gonna get called. He's not gonna make it. He's gonna get called for a ball. Yep, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bassitt is toying a long time with that pitch count. There you go. And look at that. He'll want some chicken wings. There we go. Here's the 1-2 pitch. This one is foul back. 1-2.
Chicken wings do sound good.
We have Krista Flash in the green room there. If we trying to be quiet because his daughter is sleeping. The 1-2 pitch, 2-2, but he's on the stream with us there. He'll come in. He'll chime in. Those that are anticipating to say hello to him.
Aaron Judge looks taller than the plate.
Here's the 2-2. This one's chopped up the middle, and that's a base hit. Judge with a 2-out single.
Good job. Good job.
So he's on with 2 outs, but here's Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo's a strikeout victim. His first time up. He's 0 for 1.
Man, I'm sorry to tell you, Hill. Vlad Guerrero ate all the chicken wings. That's why his leg hurting him.
Boy, Bassitt is flirting with that pitch clock to get a ball there. He's just taking his sweet time. Nope, he didn't make it. Oh, he just got it. Rizzo, first ball swinging, and that's right there to the second baseman Fields, and Espinal gets him. That will do it. No runs, a hit.
And no errors.
We go back to the bottom of the third. It's no score.
Alrighty. This game is moving by pretty quickly so far.
Yeah, it's
Due up for the Blue Jays is Springer, Bassitt, and Kirkup? No.
Vareso.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Vareso. And then you got Chapman if anyone should reach.
Yep.
This will be the second time for the Blue Jays against Cole. Cole with 4 strikeouts so far here in 2 innings of work.
My team playing tonight too.
Keep us updated on that one.
Hey, Lakers came back.
Yeah, but didn't Denver finish 1 that game, didn't they?
Yeah, they won, but Lakers came back because they
made it a game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's encouraging for the Lakers. I'll tell you why. Mile High in Denver, not to be gassed and make that comeback just to fall short. Now they know they can't start the game off and get behind too drastic. They could play in Denver. They're conditioned well enough to play in Denver. So, that was sometimes you win one. You have to lose a battle to win a war.
Right. Denver may have won the battle, but they didn't win the war yet.
And he says I saw a stat with the Yankees are 150 and 51 sometimes like that with Judge homers. They have a good record whenever he homers. They even have a greater record when both Stanton and Judge homers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we're not going to see Stan for at least 2 more months, right?
No, he started baseball activities. You probably could see that about another month. Here's Springer, takes a strike, 0-1. So George Springer reached on an error in the first inning on Cabrera's missed throw. Here's the 0-1. This one is popped up. Fly ball, shallow right, and this Torres fields it and makes the play. 1 out.
Yeah, get rid of the cedar.
All right, with 1 out, here's Bouchette. The pitch to Bouchette, taken for a ball. 1-0. Bouchette is 0 for 1. He also reached on an error. when Cole mishandled the toss from Rizzo. Here's the 1-0. This one is foul out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, that was good.
The 1-1 coming. There's a beautiful curveball for a strike. 1 and 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here. On the bottom of the 3rd inning, no score. The pitch. Down low, 2 and 2 on Bouchette. Cole with 4 strikeouts here. He's 4 away for 2,000, so he's looking to try to get that possibly tonight. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Cole on Bouchette. The 2-2. Score, strike 3.
3 more for 200, right?
4 strikes for 3,000. 3 more to go.
Oh, 3,000.
I thought it was 2,000.
Yeah, 2,000.
So 3 more strikeouts for 2,000.
Yep. There's strike to Varsho. Varsho's 0 for 1. He popped out in the first. He's behind in the count 0 and 1. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. It misses down low. Cole had 41 pitches here. The pitch. There's foul back. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Is Cervino pitching again, or is Higashioka behind the plate tonight? One and two.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I said, is Cervino behind the plate, or Higgins?
Yes, it's Trevino. It's Trevino. Here's the 1-2. Up high. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And the 2-2. Outside for a ball. The count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Chapman is the on-deck batter. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped in his hands, and he'll go foul out of play. We'll do it again.
Alrighty.
Here's the payoff pitch from Cole. The 3-2. This one is line, and there's a base hit over the leaping dry of Rizzo. Judge fields, and he holds Varsho at first for a 2-out base hit.
Oh, cool.
Here's Chapman now.
Alrighty.
So runner at first is Varsho. Here's Chapman. The pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-0. Didn't miss much. Cole wanted that one, but he didn't get the call there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one is popped out of play. Is it just me, or does it seem like the offense in baseball can't get comfortable when their aces are on the mound? A little bit of both, because that's why they're considered aces. They'll move the baseball, change velocity, change the eye angle. So yeah, there's some good saying with that. It's not just you. There's some merit to that statement. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a call strike. 1-2 now. Beautiful fastball there, 98 mile per hour. He's got his 4-seamer tonight on point. Cole about to throw his 50th pitch here. He's ahead of the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. They'll throw over to first as he dives back. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch. This one is pop foul. And we'll do it again. 1 and 2.
Okay.
Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. This one grounded. Soft grounder. Cabrera scoops, throws. Infield single. Another infield single. Chapman.
Okay, well, now there's runners on first and second. Who does that bring up now?
I think DJ should have cut that ball.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The Yankees game's not on TV tonight. That's on.
It's on Prime.
Video.
Amazon Prime. So first and second. Now here's Belt, who's 0 for 1. Belt was a strikeout victim here. Cole now, well, having a little bit of a pickle here. Here's the pitch. Up high for a ball, 1 and 0. Extra pitches here for Cole. That's one thing you want. You want to get some quick innings and keep that pitch count low because the Yankees use a lot of relievers in the last 2 games. So you really want some length from Cole tonight. Here's a 1-0. There's a Cole strike, 1 and 1. You know he wants to dispose of this batter quickly.
Brian Belt.
Okay.
But the Yankees, well, we kind of had. Now, yesterday we had to use a lot of relief pitchers with Herman getting ejected from the game and now suspended for 10 games.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2 and 1. Yes, we mentioned that early on the start that baseball suspended him for 10 games and he did not appeal, so he will serve a 10-game suspension. He'll miss 2 starts. 2 balls and 1 strike here as the Tampa Bay Rays take a 1-0 lead on the Mets. Here's the 2-1. Just missed. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Now I gotta check on the Angels game real quick too. See if the Angels are winning.
Well, we'll give the scoreboard the half of the inning. I got it here, but let me wait for the half inning so we could get right into that.
Okay.
Here's the 3-1. He walked him. So now the bases are loaded.
Oh goodness.
Extra pitches here for Cole. And that's what Cole, the last thing he wants to do, as Matt Blake will come out and have a conversation. If you have the scores, Lamario, do it real quick if you do. If not, we'll wait until the half inning. We'll wait the half inning. Lamario. Here's Merrifield. Now he's a tough hitter who makes contact. So you got a contact hitter. They got to be extremely careful here. We'll bring Chris back on in a moment. Chris will be back on. So Varsho at third, Chapman at second, Belt at first. So the bases are loaded here. Let's bring Chris back on.
Bases are loaded with 2 outs, so hopefully we can get one more out and get out of this inning without any harm.
As he fouls the ball out of play, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 from Cole to Merrifield. This one is popped up on the right side in foul territory. Rizzo in foul territory makes the play. So that would do it. So the Yankees got out of a smut of trouble there. No runs on 2 hits, but they leave the bases loaded. We go to the top of the 4th inning. No score here on the BX Sports JEDI Network. Bronx Bombers strike back. Watch along. I've got Lamario. I've got Chris the Flash from Flash Sports, and are joining us here. We got the world's most famous chat. Thank you guys.
LeMahieu is due up in this inning for us. Okay.
I'll tell you right now, for the Yankees, it will be LeMahieu, Blowers, and Bader. You got scores? Go for it, Lamario.
Alrighty. Well,
If you don't, it's okay. I could do it. I was just going to get you involved to do something. I've got the scores, but I wanted you to read them out if you had them. I just wanted to give you an opportunity. All right, so give me a minute here. Hold on a second, Lamario. Baltimore's up 2-1, bottom of the 5th inning against the Angels. Miami up 3-2. That's in the top of the 6th against the Nationals. 6-0 Boston all over Seattle, and that's in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Mets trail 1-0 in Tampa in Citi Field. St. Louis with a 1-0 lead in the top of the 2nd against the Brewers. Texas and the Braves are about to start. Chicago and the Astros are about to start. That's in Houston, and Atlanta is in Texas. White Sox host the Guardians. Detroit loses to the Pittsburgh Pirates 8-0. Colorado beats the Reds 11-6. The Dodgers beat the Twins 7-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks 5-3 victory over Oakland. San Francisco Giants beat the Phillies 7-4. And I have one more score, but I can't get to it as we're about to start here. It's the Kansas City San Diego Padre game. So no score in the 4th inning. Here's DJ LeMahieu as Bassitt will deal outside for a ball. 1-0. Actually, Kansas City beats the Padres 4-3. So I got that one there. All right. Here, no score. We're in the top of the 4th inning. And the 1-0. There's a call strike. 1-1. Good pitch there, guys. That was a good pitch. The 1-1. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Keel would like to get some runs and take the stress off your ace.
yep.
The 1-2. Grounded. Foul. 1-2 still.
We definitely need to score some runs, but you know, because Gerrit Cole is having a good game, but we need to help him out offensively.
The pitch. LeMahieu fouls it off. I agree. But also Chris Bassitt is pitching well too. So he's doing well too, changing and both pitchers. This is a pitching duel here. Bassitt could be a really good pitcher at times. He's got the stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the 1-2. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. We got 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Here's the 55th pitch of the inning, and right back to Bassitt. He fields, toss it over, first out. 1 away in the 4th. We'll bring up Jake Blowers. Blowers grounded out last time up. I think he's going to go yard here.
I hope so. We'll see, but
Here's the pitch to Bowers. And this one is hit the opposite direction, left field, going back. Merrifield back to the line, and he makes the play. So my prediction is off the board. You were wrong. 2 outs. Meow. So with 2 outs here, here's Bader.
It's time! It's time! It's Vader time!
And here's the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That count runs even. Baltimore just extended its lead 3-1 now, and Boston extended their lead 9-0. Oof.
Oof.
The Mariners taking it hard on the chin. And the 1-1. This one is hit in the air. Fly ball, shallow left, and in comes Merrifield, makes the play. So the Yankees go down in order. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. No score here.
Okay. Well,
Mr. Darnell Davis. What's up, Mr. Darnell Davis? I spoke with Chef Dan. I think Monday we're going to do a wrap-up of the Knicks. So just, you'll see the thumbnail. Definitely would just love to join us. Give you our final thoughts. I didn't give my final thoughts because I wanted to do it with Chef Dan about our Knickerbockers here. We're going to talk about the lottery, the possible trade. If there's going to be a trade, how will we improve it? We'll do like a year-end review of the Knickerbockers there. So I just wanted to let you know that there. And we gotta get in contact. You gotta email me. So like that, I keep you in contact whenever we do anything Knicks related or basketball. And now, of course, I'm still gonna hold you to the court to get that microphone so you to join me one of these days and talk some basketball, some Knicks basketball, Mr. Darnell Davis. Yes, indeed. I definitely want you on. Definitely would love to have that. I always like having that conversation, especially with passionate Knicks fans like yourself and Chef Dan and myself. Round table would love that. So you got my email. So you got if you need me to flash it again, I'll flash it. I'll put it in the chat again. So definitely we'll make sure you just send out an email, say this so, and definitely have your email there so we could get you going whenever I get that microphone working. Matter of fact, I'm going to throw it up in there in the chat. Let me write that for a minute. There you go. All right, so here we go. Let's go. Here's Cole against Kirk. There's a strike. 0-1.
well, that was another good job by another good pitch there by Cole.
He's ahead of the count. 0-2. Kirk swings and misses.
Good job.
Now Kirk doubled last time up. He just got there. He used half a tank of oxygen afterwards.
Oh, and 2. No, that's a good job, right?
Yes, indeed. He's ahead of the count here, 0-2. Let's see if we can put him away. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Up high for a ball, 1-2. Meow.
He's excited.
The 1-2 foul out of play. So this broadcast is brought to you by it's in multi languages. It's in English and in cat language. What the hell is that, people? And the 1-2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. I wouldn't hang on that side of that needle in Toronto. The 2-2. This one is line, but right there is Torres makes the play. 1 out. So here's Danny Jansen. He's a strikeout victim. He's 0 for 1. This is Lemario. This is the inning that you want Cole to have a quick one, especially with the bottom of the lineup. 1-0. Chris is quiet there, Chris. I know why. I know the baby's sleeping. But Cole looks so far back and forth. The 1-0. Curveball, 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside corner, 3-0. Ooh, didn't miss 3-0. Oof. The Mets threatened, but they couldn't get a run in. They're still trail 1-0. And the 3-0 pitch. There's a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Grounded. Right to third. LeMahieu throws across and get him. 2 outs. So now with the 2 outs, bases empty, here's Santiago Espinal. He's also a strikeout victim. He's 0 for 1. 69 pitches for Cole. Here's the pitch to Espinal. Outside. Didn't miss by much. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So that was a nice slider there. So even the count 1-1. This one in the air. And Bader's right there. On the run, makes the play. Boy, Bader's defense. Very impactful. No runs, no score. So we go to the 5th. No score. Lemario, that was a nice play there and good inning for Cole.
Yeah, that was a good inning for us. Now we got to get some offense.
Absolutely. And you know who's coming up for the Yankees to bat? I'll tell you right now. It'll be the immortal Willie Calhoun, Jose Trevino, Oswaldo Cabrera, and then Gleyber Torres back to the top of the lineup if anyone should reach on base. There you go. She said, "Let's go Yankees." So, like, I talk a little cat language. I speak a little puss.
Here to help us win, you know that.
Here we go. He says, "I'm not trying to be funny," which you never were. But every time I hear how bad the Mets are doing, I always remember the one video where Chef Dan said that this is our year, boys, about the Mets. Chef Dan, he's a Met fan. I mean, you gotta love it. You gotta love his enthusiasm, his love for a team. And the same way we are with our Knicks. We are very passionate. That's one thing Chef Dan wears his fandom on his sleeve. He loves his teams that he roots for. The Yankees. I mean, the Giants, the Rangers, the Knicks, the Mets. I mean, it's the same way. He's very passionate and he loves his team. I remember that though, Heel. I did remember that.
Same here. I love all my sports teams. Like I love the Yankees. I love the Knicks, the Bills. I mean the Sabres. Even though the Sabres. Well, yeah, my hockey team hasn't been in the playoffs in 13 years, but I still love them. I'm still gonna be, a loyal fan, even though at times it's rough. But
Here's Willie Calhoun against Bassitt. I'll ask you in a minute after this. I've got a question about the Sabres that I wanted to ask you. Hold on. Here's the pitch to the immortal Calhoun. This one is line. And there's a base hit for Willie Calhoun, the immortal, with a leadoff single. Don't expect him to steal any bases. I was gonna ask.
You said that.
You sure he said? The pitch. Here's Trevino, sends this one to center field. This is going back to the warning track and makes the play. So he gave it a right. Oh, he misbobbled it. Let's see if Calhoun, he advanced to second there. So on that misbobble, he's at second.
See, I caught that as a steal.
Look at that. Willie Calhoun putting on the motorboats. Hey, if Alejandro Kirk got a double there, why not Willie Calhoun, right? Here's Cabrera with a runner at second. There's a call ball, 1-0.
Nice.
I was gonna ask you. You could give me your answer here. I'll give you the question. Did you like what the Sabres got back for Jack Eichel in that trade? But you give me a moment before you respond to that one. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I mean, yeah, I definitely that was a good trade for both teams because Vegas got Eichel and we got Tuck in return. So I mean, yeah, it was a pretty good trade.
As this pops foul to play. Now Eichel with the injury, I'm glad he's healthy for Vegas. I thought the Rangers were gonna take a flyer, but they couldn't take a chance of him with the health issues. I mean,
right.
Oh. I got it, Darnell. The 1-2. 2-2.
But I really like our new young rookie goalie too, Devin Levi. He's really good.
Here's the pitch inside. The count runs full, 3-2. It's a big pitch here. The count runs full, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Cabrera foul tips into the glove. 2 outs. You got to come up with a big hit.
The scoreboard says bottom of the 4th. Still. But we're in the 5th, right? I think.
No, we're in the 4th. No, we're in the top of the 5th. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry with that. Top of the 5th. So here's Gleyber Torres. Can he come up with a big 2-out base hit? So Bassitt now against Torres. Runner at second, 2 outs. The pitch. This one is line. And this right there. Belt took away the base hit and an RBI for Gleyber Torres. He hit that on a line drive hard, but right to the first baseman. Oh, man.
Oh, that's
halfway through the game, no score.
Oh.
Talk about being in the right place at the right time, because he scorched that one on a line drive. Man. And they have to cash in when you have whenever you get the immortal Willie Calhoun on base, you have to bring him home. You can't squander those opportunities, Chris.
All I can do is shake my head.
Yeah, that's all I can do too. But man, that was I'll admit that was a nice play, though. I mean, as much as I don't like it, that was a nice play. You got to admit
No,
that.
it was a great play. It was a great play. He was defensively in the right place. I mean, Torres couldn't hit it any harder the opposite way. He went the other way too. Chris, that's a good sign there because Torres didn't pull it. He just took the ball outside and he hit it with some authority the opposite way, but it was just right at the defender.
It happens, but it is what it is.
And just like Curtis Bow says, these are the breaks. So as we wait here to change of inning, we're halfway through the game. I wanted to say hello to Mr. Davar Counting Cigars. Mr. Davar Counting Cigars. I know he always watches along. He watches along, and he's always in watching. Not all the time all the time gets on the chat, but I know he does watches. And I wanted to acknowledge Mr. Davar Counting Cigars. Phenomenal gentleman. Awesome dude. Even the cat agrees with that. Look at that. All right. So top of the order. Here's Springer. First ball swinging, and he fouls out of play. 0-1.
Alrighty. Cole, we need another good inning from you since our offense can't really do much of anything.
I know, the 0-1. This one up the middle, and right there's Torres. Torres, backhand, throws. Got him in time. Plenty of time. Took a base hit away from Springer.
Glimmer said you wanted to take a hit away from me. I'll take a hit away from you guys now.
Absolutely. That's good redemption there. After, especially in the beginning of the first two hitters, they made back-to-back errors. And Torres yesterday had some bad defensive play there. Chris, I like to see that the next day after that bad game, come back with a nice start there. Bouchette takes a ball 1-0. Because me and Chris both wanted Torres to sit just to let the game slow down, but he made a nice play there. Bouchette fouls it off 1-1. So it's a 1-1 strike count to Bouchette. And the 1-1 misses, not by much. 2 balls and 1 strike. Wow, that was a close one. Cole wanted to know where that pitch was. 2 balls and 1 strike. Not happy with that umpire call. The 2-1. This one is line, and there's a base hit. So a 1-out single for Bouchette. Cole at 78 pitches here.
78 pitches. Uh-oh. The itch is on.
I think he still got like about another 25 pitches before the manager gets the little itch in his anus.
Yeah. But knowing Aaron Boone, he'll probably let Gerrit Cole pitch the entire game if he wanted, knowing him.
And foul back 0-1 to Basharo. I always get that name a little bit tongue twisted. 1 for 2 with a runner at first now. So
Barshado's batting for the Blue Jays. That's his name.
Varsho. I keep saying Brashado. I don't know why. It's Varsho.
Oh,
0-2. Good slider there to Varsho. Behind in the count. I gotta get that name correct. I don't know. Once I see it a couple times, you'd think by now after the third game of the series I get the name.
That used to happen to me a lot. Like, I think for the past couple of seasons, like I would get Higasioka's name mixed up in.
As he grounds it foul, 0-2. I don't know. It happens.
Same with Cervino's name. Like, I used to call him Turvino, and it's so
So the 0-2 from Cole. The pitch up high, 1-2.
Either a strikeout or a double play would be nice.
It's a 1-2 count here to Cole on Brasho. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. The sixth strikeout for Gerrit Cole. I believe he's 2 away from 2,000 in his career for a milestone strikeout. But right now, you got one more out to get out, and it's the Matt Chapman, who's 1 for 2 here. You have Bassitt, the runner at first. I wonder, you got to keep an eye on Bassitt here. Bassitt,
Yeah.
who does steal bases. As we get time by Chapman.
And now in the Blue Jays, they will still try to steal, unlike the Yankees.
Well, with 2 outs, that's the time where you want to. Here's the pitch. Cole looks at the runner. Chapman, the hitter. Now the pitch. This one is line, and it is right there. The run is there. Flowers makes the play. No runs, a hit. We'll go to the 6th inning. Nothing.
Pretty soon, it's going to be time for the 7th inning stretch.
And for the Yankees coming up, you're going to have Judge, Rizzo, LeMahieu, and Flowers against Bassitt.
Man, who would ever thought we would have WWE wrestlers in our outfield?
Speaking of which, let me see what's going on in AEW.
Oh,
Right now.
God.
Oh no!
Don't waste. Don't give it ratings. It's going to say Tony Khan has an announcement. John Moxley's bleeding. And the Elite and the Bucks are doing the stupidity. And I mean, there you go. There's a summary of AEW. Oh, it's not 9:30 yet, so the women will be coming on at 9:30. And they're going to just throw, that's it. That's AEW. And then you're going to hear, yeah, there you go.
Lemario,
And then-
you know
and
it's
then
not called
Jamie
AEW no more, right?
You know,
They changed the A to B.
BAW, I see. BEW, I see. I mean, I kind of like AEW though. I mean, I like all wrestling. I watch
Don't get me
TNA.
wrong. I like some of their wrestlers.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, they just botch too much.
And then now,
Right, but they bleed too much, right?
That too.
Like Max bleeds all the time.
No, I think Yankees are 5 games over 500, but I'm mistaken. Let me see what the record is. 5 or 6 game over 500. They are 25 and 9. Yeah, 6 games over 500. That's good for all the problems that the Yankees been going through to be 6 game over 500. I mean, Chris, I don't think they ever felt 1 game under 500. 500, right? During
No.
this. I saw that heel collision on Saturday nights. I've got a whole soliloquy on that one, man. I'm gonna do a video on that one. I mean, I'm in for they do need another show, but the timing of it, I've got a whole rant on that one. Or just stay tuned to that one. So here's Judge. This one is grounded to third. Chapman and back throws long across, and he got him.
I don't know what's up with this first pitch striking, man. Y'all helping the pitch out.
Wow. So Valdi's 29 and 2/3 inning scoreless streak comes to an end against the Braves. The Orioles got the second best record in the major leagues, 27 and 15. Wow.
But that's let you know how close we are because we're not that far away from them.
Rizzo swings and misses. You're right, Chris. You're absolutely right. I think the Mets. No, it's still 1-0. Oh. Here's Rizzo. 0-2. So Bassitt, you got to give him credit. He's throwing strikes, getting ahead of the count, keeping the Yankee hitters a little bit off balance. The 0-2 checks his swing. 1-2. Hey, I heard. I give you one breaking news. CM Punk will not be returning to AEW, as they said for that collision, because his buddy Ace Steel will not be returning, and if they don't bring Ace Steel, he will not return to AEW. Here's the 1-2, grounded, foul. That's why they didn't announce him.
I think he's coming back to WWE.
Yeah, me too.
I think he's making the rounds to feel it, who will bring him in, because you saw him he was at Impact in Chicago. He went to Monday Night Raw in Chicago. Now AEW. So yeah, I believe he's making the feeler. Here's the 1-2. This one, line, foul.
I just think he just needs to finish his career at WWE.
Yeah, I agree.
That'd be a nice send off opponent against Edge.
Either CM Punk and Edge or CM Punk and Roman, since
Nah,
wait,
Roman is too. It's too high. CM Punk is a name, but hasn't been in the ring, not in shape. I know everyone sees The Rock and Roman, and not me. 1 and 2, and they hit Rizzo.
Finally.
yeah, but every time I watch a Roman Reigns match, it's the same stuff over and over. Interference from his
Thank
family.
I feel the same way. That's why I just think Cody needs to take them titles off him. If anybody needs to take them off him, it's Cody.
It's a story. That's the story. That's the obstacle. That's the story that is being written. And whoever finally gets over that obstacle, you're gonna be like, wow. And Cody is being built that way. That's why they didn't put Cody immediately to get that title. They're building it. He's gonna now have Brock Lesnar. Here's the pitch to LeMahieu. There's a strike. 0-1.
I don't know. To me, don't get me wrong, I hope this is the last match. It's just Brock Lesnar just too aggressive, man. I'm scared he's gonna really hurt somebody.
Right.
I think Cody and Brock fights one more time and Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Because that's
Either
gonna be a
that's
big deal.
Wait, Money in the Bank is the next pay-per-view after
Yes.
You sure about that? I feel like he gonna be in the Money in the Bank and he's gonna win.
No, I think Brock is gonna really hurt. Get disqualified, but he's really gonna hurt Cody. 1-1, like to the point where Cody's gonna be off from Raw for a little bit, just as a storyline angle and all that.
Because they did the same thing with Matt Riddle. Like they had the whole Solo Sikoa thing. They put him in, like he put Matt Riddle on himself for like 7 months. Then he came back and
Riddle, because he had
to get clean.
He had a suspension for substance abuse. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here. The 1-2. LeMahieu goes down on strike. Swing and a miss.
come
On a
on,
sweep.
DJ, come on, man.
Uncharacteristics of DJ LeMahieu there. 2 outs now. And here's Jake Flowers.
Jake the Snake.
Jake the Fake Flowers coming up.
Oh man, why you gotta do that to that man?
Hey,
Jake the
Jake
Snake
Roberts.
Flowers.
Jake Roberts is one of the best underrated psychology in promo wrestling. The way he belongs he is a Hall of Famer, but he may not hold major titles, but his psychology as a wrestler, as a heel, phenomenal.
Now, at Night of Champions, the match on Saturday, I'm torn because I like Roman, I like Solo, I like the Bloodline, but I also like Sami and KO. So it's like, who do I root for?
This one is grounded to second base. Throw in time. The inning comes to a conclusion. So we'll go to the bottom 6 shutout innings for Bassitt.
Alrighty. The pitcher's duel continues.
Yes, indeed. Night of Champions is going to be pretty good. Again, the only match I don't not is the Gunther match with Mustafa. But I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a look and see. I want to see if Mustafa Ali could get over without going over against Gunther. if he goes out there and he gets squashed, I'm like, you know what, Mustafa Ali, nice to meet you. I'll see you Tuesday nights on NXT, taking on Carmelo Hayes, Axiom. You know, there's a lot of good talent that he could wrestle down in NXT. That will be he'll put some bangers of a match. But I want to see what he does with Gunther on Nights of Champions.
Mhm. Now, are they gonna do Asuka and Bianca Night of Champions or what?
They haven't. Maybe I guess tomorrow night they'll probably set that up. If they're gonna do that, probably. I think tomorrow night on Raw. I mean on SmackDown, we will be able. Not tomorrow night, the Friday night.
Yeah, Friday, Friday night.
I'm
Tomorrow
thinking.
night's Impact.
Yeah. I was hoping tomorrow was Friday. Yes, the Ivan Pulski. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We have to acknowledge the tribal chief. Absolutely.
Yeah,
He's going. The story right now, Cody, they're building Cody elsewhere or with Brock, and also while having Roman Reigns go into God mode, and they're gonna collide. And when Cody finally beats Roman, now you're like, whoa, the payoff is gonna be good. You just gotta trust the process. You can't microwave it.
Man, screw that process. This ain't Joel Embiid.
Yeah, but you know what Dusty Rhodes says? The money is in the chase, my brother.
No, well, the chase need to be over with.
Here's belt. There's a ball 1-0.
When Cody finally beats Roman, everyone's gonna be like, "Wow, it actually happened. Roman actually lost the title. Wow."
1-1.
Everyone's gonna be shocked.
The 1 ball, 1 strike. Wow, there's a little bit of a swerve that I'm going to leave it for a podcast that it could happen to make that world heavyweight title very meaningful. There's a 1 and 2.
To me, I don't like the way they designed the title. I think
I gotta disagree on that.
Disagree. That's a beautiful title. Here's the 1-2. You got 60 diamonds. You got 60 diamonds.
I like it. I just don't like the fact that they put the logo, the WWE logo, in like the front of it. That's what I don't like.
I like it. I like it. I love the design. Here's the 2-2 pitch. I'll give you more of my thoughts real quick, and I'll let go Chris on that one. 3-2. You got 60 diamonds represent the 60 years WWE has been around with the WWF. The 3-headed lions are the McMahons. That's Shane, Stephanie, and Vince. And of course, the WWE logo. I love it.
Now, I grew up in 2005, so my era of WWE, I grew up on guys like Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Undertaker, like those guys.
I got you. So you probably like the spinner, the pitch.
Oh no.
3-2. He walks him.
No.
That was my generation was the ruthless aggression era. You know.
No, the best. Well, I'm gonna say that. Well, I won't count that because WCW. But my favorite 2 titles when it comes to the WWE Championship would have to be the Undisputed and the first Gold Eagle belt with when Stone Cold first won it. Those 2 titles are so beautiful.
0-1. I like Say again.
Who did Stone Cold beat when he first won the title?
Shawn
Michaels.
WrestleMania.
Oh yeah. Was that the match where they had Mike Tyson as the?
Yes. This one is hitting the air to left field. Coming on as Bowers makes the play, 1 out. Yeah, today, Steve. Today marks actually. You can fact check it. It's 60 years. 60 years where Bruno Sammartino beat Buddy Rogers for the world champion, for the WWF heavyweight champion. So this is 60-year anniversary of Sammartino. So good job that you brought Bruno up. You could fact check it, and I could more than happy bet you on that one. That's tonight. This 60 years to the date.
And I'll say this too, Kev. My favorite title of all time will probably have to be the WCW United States Championship. That title is so
That
so
was a
beautiful.
nice. Yeah,
Mhm.
I wish they would have used that one as the.
Yep.
I don't
Me
like
too.
the current. I do not like
No.
the current United States
No.
title. It looks like a toy.
Yep.
Here's the 1-0.
Yeah. The United States title, it looks like
Wow.
And you can still
just like
use the WCW title. Like it.
Yes,
That's how good it is.
it belongs to the WWE now. They bought the right.
Mhm.
I like the original, or at least not the Intercontinental title that was used by Macho Man. That the Ultimate Warrior. That the
Oh, the one that
original
Cody brought.
the original WWE Intercontinental title.
Yeah,
I really
the-
like that one.
That's why I was happy when Cody brought it back.
I don't like the current one or the new
No.
one. I don't like
No.
it. Or the one before it. I don't like the tag team titles either right now. The undisputed, the 2 tag team titles. I don't like them either. I think they're ugly.
yeah. Like
The 1-2,
I'm not gonna lie.
1
Oh,
and
you
2.
know. I was about to say my favorite tag team would probably be the Raw Tag Team Championships. I love those.
Yeah, no, I like the original tag team with the Bulldogs, the Heart Foundation one.
Well, yeah, those are good too. But I don't know. I just like the way the Raw ones look when they did the first brand split.
now here's the now
Rounded up the middle and threw for a base hit. So let's see if Minifield goes to third. Nope. First and second. Belt. So
Okay.
first and second now.
now the tag titles, both titles. One looks like the SmackDown titles looks like a blueberry, and the Raw titles looks like a Twizzler. That's how you can describe the tag titles.
A title that I like, but I know there's no reason to have it no more, is the European title. It was a nice looking title.
Well, I think they should bring it back or like upgrade it because I mean they got a lot of
Let me
Let
just
me-
let me
Give me
just
a
say
minute.
this.
Give me a minute. Let me say hello to Jose Rodriguez. He's joining us here. How's Aaron Judge doing? Well, Judge, right now he's got a single, so he's 1 for 3 tonight. He has a strikeout, a single, and a ground out. So he's 1 for 3 tonight. Thank you. We wanted to acknowledge you there. What was the superstar name that beat Bruno Sammartino? Buddy Rogers. So Bruno Sammartino beat Buddy Rogers tonight 60 years ago for the WWF Worldwide Wrestling Federation Championship.
Now it's
So here-
called World Wrestling Entertainment.
So here's Danny Jensen. This one grounded right here. 1 on the first. Double play. 5-4-3. Just what they needed. 6 shutout inning for Cole. A pitcher duel indeed.
Alrighty, so we go to
We're
the top
going
of the
to the
seventh.
7th.
Okay, now let me
Coming
just
up.
say this. I'm glad that WWE got rid of that 24/7 championship. I did not like that
I don't think a lot of people liked it.
because, and here's why I didn't like it. I feel like, like every match, after a match ends, you got all these superstars running out to try and get one title. Come on.
It was just a novelty title there. Like, it was kind of funny when you saw Peter Rosenberg on the Michael K show defend the title there. It was funny when Bad Bunny held it. Different wrestlers. I mean, like you said, it ran its course. It's the same thing with like the hardcore title. It was just the Wing Eagle crushed.
Yeah.
The R-Truth title. Yeah, absolutely. R-Truth recovering from surgery, by the way. He got hurt on NXT and he tore his quad. Jesse the Body was a poor copy. You know what? Buddy Rogers, the name Ric Flair, took a little bit of his gimmick as well there as Nature Boy Buddy Rogers.
Woo!
Mm-hmm. Well, Flair just elevated with his in-work ability. I mean, my God, what a worker was Flair. He loved the business.
Now,
Now I know it's a question. It's gonna be a question I'm gonna throw it out anyway. Your top 4 Mount Rushmore wrestlers. I mean, I know you didn't see Bruno and all that stuff, but that you've seen with your eyes. It's gonna be different from all of us.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be different for all of us. I mean, I would definitely put Stone Cold, probably Randy, The Rock, and John Cena up there. You know,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. People, there's nothing wrong with that. Chris, would you have? Oh, Chris is not here. Oh man, I hope he on. I'll ask him. I'm debating on my Rushmore because I seen I go back as far. I seen a little bit of Antonio Roca, but he's not gonna be in my Rushmore. You know. So here's Bader. Let's get that first pitch to Bader, and this one is foul out of play. Let's get
He's back.
Bader. Hold on, let's get that for a minute.
Time! It's time! It's Vader time!
Keep the wrestling theme there. Chris, what did? Here's the 0-1. Outside, 1-1.
Chris might be having issues with his internet, probably.
Yeah, I'll put him right back in. I'm gonna go with my Rushmore. Damn, I have to put Cena up there. And I
Yeah.
say, damn, Cena, because Cena, he got over when they forced him as a babyface, and he still didn't let the people poo him or derail him. And man, what a showmanship, a hard worker, and what he does. Showbox, Hogan would be my second in the Mount Rushmore. Here's the 1-2 as he fouls it out of play. Pure wrestler, I'm gonna go with, because his matches with Ricky Steamboat, with Great Muta, with Dusty, I'm gonna go with Flair 3 and 4. It's just my personal favorite, and he might get pushed out of that top 4 is Shawn Michaels. Here's the
Yeah.
1-2 up high, and I know why not Stone Cold, because Stone Cold wasn't really he was a technical wrestler, but he was more of a menace.
Yeah,
I'm
Stone
gonna
Cold was.
I'm gonna say knocking at that number 4 spot for me is probably Roman Reigns, just because of what the longevity and what he's doing in the modern era in wrestling. But that's gonna be a long way. I got Shawn Michaels 4, so my top is 4. Michaels, Flair, Hogan, and Cena. I could go further deeper with the older style wrestling, but I'm gonna go with that there. Chris, you want to give your top 4 Mount Rushmore for now, or your errors? Snuka, Bruno, Goldberg, and Rock. Okay. This one is hit the other way and right to the first baseman scoop, and Belt makes the play 1 away.
I wouldn't mind seeing. I don't mind Goldberg. I mean, yeah, I can see that. I mean,
The only thing I don't put Goldberg too much because there's longevity. Me personally, and the way he confessed that he did not like he really didn't like the business, like didn't know the history or the etiquette. And of course I hate to leave Undertaker off the list because he was really a phenomenal worker who respected business. But man, that's why it's a Mount Rushmore's tough. That's why Michaels is barely holding on. Here's the pitch to Willie Calhoun. As Chris is, whenever you're ready to let us know about. He's one of the greatest promo heel, The Rock's great promo skills.
Oh yeah, The Rock is definitely great on the microphone. So it's so is the AEW World Heavyweight Champion MJF. You know, so.
And the thing is, you leave someone as good as the Macho Man Randy Savage, another technical wrestler who, in the time of when wrestlers like Macho Man was considered to be a mid carder, and he became a heavyweight champion. Shallow center here and makes the play. Calhoun flies out.
I should have put Eddie on my list. Oh my God, RP Eddie, by the way. But yeah,
Randy Orton is another one, like you said. Randy Orton is very underrated as a wrestler. Very underrated the way he, my God, yeah, he's very underrated. And then we still got Cody's career. We don't know where Cody's going to end up. Cody might be moving up on that Mount Rushmore list. So there's a great thing that it's going to fluctuate as Trevino, as the different eras passes when it comes to wrestling. But it'll be interesting here. So we got 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Top of the 7th inning with Trevino behind in the count 1-0. As we having a little bit of wrestling conversation. And Bassitt fouls it back. Bassitt with 92 pitches. as Garcia starts warming up. Go ahead, Lamario.
Now, speaking of Randy, like, is he gonna ever come back, or from his back injury, or what? Like,
Yeah, doctors are telling him not to. I don't know. Here's the 1-1. There's a strike. Unless if he goes to Dr. Sampson from AEW and he gets cleared, that's the only reason I only see. Because he clears everybody with broken neck. You know, he'll.
now,
Trevino
I,
fouls it off.
I feel bad for Big E. I really do. Like that injury was very. It looked very scary. I feel bad for Big E.
He might be coming back soon. There's rumors about. They've been teasing it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Have you heard what Xavier Woods said on Monday night? Kind of tease it. Here's the 1-2, and he fouls it. Still 1-2. So there's no score here with 2 outs, a 1 ball, 2 strike count. This is a pitcher duels between these two and the 1-2. Down low, 2-2.
There's another person that I hate leaving off my Mount Westmore list, and that's Rey Mysterio. But it's hard when you got guys like Randy Orton.
No, and that's why I say, you know, it's hard to leave certain guys out because here's the pitch and 97 pitch, shatter bat, looper right to the first baseman, and he loses it, and Trevino misses, but they tagged him. Bassitt tagged him. They got him on their way by. So the inning comes to a conclusion. So it is the 7th inning stretch now. No score. Trevino tried to avoid it, but he got tagged right there. He tagged him in the armpit for the final out.
Very fast game.
Chris, you want to give your takes on your top 4 wrestlers?
Y'all can hear me?
Yes, absolutely.
If y'all hear something, because I'm driving, but my 4 would probably be Stone Cold, Undertaker, Ric Flair, and probably The Rock.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I can't argue with those. You got a great promo in Tucker in The Rock. We saw what Stone Cold did, carry a company in that Attitude Era and transcend taking that ECW style, making mainstream in the WWE, and of course the longevity of the Undertaker. I cannot argue with that. See, that's why it's good to listen to everybody else's perspective of their 4 best wrestlers, because everyone's gonna have different.
And I want to say this too. No offense to Hulk Hogan and John Cena, I'm actually putting people that can actually wrestle.
I want to push back on Hogan. Cena could go, but Hogan.
No, I'm not talking about wrestle for a good minute. I mean, actually do other wrestling moves besides the 5 moves of doom.
But Hogan, he was commercialized in the WWE when he was wrestling. But if you look at Hogan when he did tours in Japan, YouTube a couple Hulk Hogan in Japan of a lot of his matches. That guy could go, dude. He's a wrestler. Terry Bowler, and also when he was in the AWA, a hell of a wrestler. But they just kept it simple, stupid in the WWE. They were building an immovable force, and that's why he didn't have. I advise you to look at some of his matches. I mean,
my mom watched them. That's why I say I don't really care too much for Hulk Hogan.
All right, hey, that's why I've asked for the one that you've seen, wrestlers that you've seen. Like right now, Antonino Rocca to my grandfather was phenomenal. I seen Antonino Rocca; he was good, but it wasn't something that I didn't see it to appreciate it. Espinal takes outside 1-0.
All right, how about this, Kev? Since you like Hulk Hogan so much, the Hulk Hogan I liked and enjoyed, and I'm not gonna lie, was probably the WCW one. I love the NWO storyline.
And he transcended because he was now he was for many years a face to a heel, and the NWO. Let's face it, 2-0 count. There's a strike. NWO selling out shirts until this day. The impact the NWO has that Hogan created, the imprint that Hogan. That's why I put him in that category of a Mount Rushmore, because years later, even being retired, he still has a impact on the business. You still got people hulking up, or whenever they start getting in a match, or that's from Hogan. They also got the false finish kick out. We seen that, as this one is going the opposite, and there's a base hit. So a good start for the 7th inning here for the Blue Jays as the number 9 hitter gets on. 103 pitches for Cole. Let's see if Buffoon, his anus meter is starting to itch. So he wants everybody to see him. And also for the NWO.
Yeah, he's probably starting to get that itch. He's probably going like this right now.
As a heel, you're still buying the shirts. NWO is still popular. And I think he left that imprint. That's why I put him there. But I don't expect everybody to like Hogan, especially if you didn't really see his whole body of work. I get it. Springer, back-to-back base hit.
Now, here's the thing. If the NWO didn't exist in WCW, there probably would not be a WWE today without,
Here comes Buffoon. Hold on a second. Let me give you that quick call to the bullpen.
Lamentablemente fue eliminado. Qué pena, fue eliminado el participante. Lamentablemente fue eliminado. Qué pena.
As Cole pitches a hell of a game, but he's responsible for those 2 base runners. 104 pitches for Gerrit Cole. No runs.
Jeez, that's
Hey, he gave them length there. You can't complain. 3, and he's given up only 3 hits. 7 strikeouts for Gerrit Cole. The offense, the offense had opportunities, couldn't cash in. But now let's see who is he going to bring out of the bullpen first. I think it's Jimmy Cordero, who come Jimmy. As Tampa increased its lead on the Mets 2-0.
Okay. What about the Red Sox?
Oh, absolutely. I'll give you some scores. Red Sox. Well, I'll give you Baltimore first. Baltimore's up 3-1, and that against the Anaheim Angels. Top of the 9th inning. So Anaheim has 1 out. So they have 2 outs remaining to try to tie. They trail by 2. Let's see where the Red Sox game is. I believe that's Red Sox all over Seattle. That's in the top of the 5th inning, 9-1. So Seattle with a 9-1 lead. The Marlins have a 4-3 lead on the Nationals. That's in the top of the 9th. And let's go. Milwaukee, St. Louis. St. Louis up 1-0, top of the 5th. I told you about the Mets trailing the Tampa Bay Rays 2-0. That's in the top of the 7th. Cubs all over the Astros 6-1. That's in the top of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th inning in Arlington. Texas trail 2-1 to the Atlanta Braves. And of course, later on and final, it's Pittsburgh beating the Tigers 8-0. White Sox, bottom of the 4th, have a 2-1 lead on the Guardians. Colorado wins 11-6 against the Reds in Colorado. In the Dodgers, early game, the Dodgers 7-3 victory over Minnesota. Oakland loses to the Arizona Diamondbacks 5-3. The Giants beat the Phillies 7-4. And the Kansas City Royals beat the San Diego Padres 4-3 as Clay Holmes warming up and will come in. Now, let's see heel Hogan, because he is Mr. Wrestling. He could sell tickets, work heel, face. Yeah, that's right there. Hogan selling out with Andre the Giant, the Silverdome, the wrestling would not be the big business that there is. Here's Bouchette. There's a strike. And his signature move, yeah, that leg drop. That leg drop did mess up his spine, absolutely. Remember, the ring were different, constructed at those times, yeah. 0 for 1, 0-1 count here, Holmes. Holmes trying to get a ground ball here, try to get a double play. Let's see if they can set it up. And the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now, since we have been talking about wrestling a lot, the whole Owen Hart incident was very sad. Like, that was sad to watch.
Yeah, I watched that live. Not him falling, but the pay-per-view. I'm glad they never showed it on the air, but here's a 1 and 2. Could imagine the people at the arena that saw that.
Yeah. You could only imagine how his family was feeling.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that was sad there. Here's the 1-2 count. Holmes ready to deal the 1-2. This one is popped up. Fly ball, shallow right. Who's going to get it? Torres makes it in foul territory. He gets the ball back in for the first out. And that was a huge out there. So here's Varsho. So with one out now, Cole checking out here because he's responsible for those two runners. He's all right. Here we go. Varsho 1 for 3 tonight. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. Varsho the left-hander against Clay Holmes here. Clay Holmes. Hopefully that sinker ball is on point, sharp, to try to get a double play.
Mm-hmm.
And the 0-1. Mids outside, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Got Matt Chapman on deck. Yankees trying to see if they get a ground ball here and end the inning. Guerrero's got a bat in his hand, so let's see. The 1-1 outside, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Guerrero's got a bat in his hand, so I guess the injury wasn't too bad after all.
He wasn't placed on the IL. He probably just gave him a precautionary day off the carpet.
Okay.
Nah, he's confused. He thinks it's a chicken wing.
The 2-1 inside, 3-1. That's the last thing you want to do is load the bases with 1 out. You got Espinal at second, Springer at first. Got some good base runners on.
Mm-hmm. And the Orioles won 3-1 was the final, so right.
Here's the 3-1. This is grounded, foul. The count runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Okay, this is a big pitch here. The count runs full, 3-2. Holmes. What he will throw here? He checks the runner. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him.
No.
Strikeout. Lamario, your microphone. Just be careful. You were doing good. You're getting back to the crackling sound. So now, with 2 outs, here's Matt Chapman. He's leading the American League in hitting here.
Okay.
Just gotta pitch him careful. That's all.
Yes.
Oh! Vientos tie the game. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. So Mike Vientos tied the game for the Mets 2-2.
Good job, Mets, I guess.
So Mark Vientos hit the 2-run shot for the Mets here. But here,
Good
Chapman is behind 0-1. The pitch. There's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. No, that helps the Yankees because now they tied the Tampa Bay Rays 2-2. That's a good job. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Holmes ready to deal the 1-1 to Chapman. The pitch. This one's grounded right there to short. Guerrero throws and home. Good job there for Clay Holmes. Helping picking up Cole. No runs, 2 hits. We're going to the 8th inning.
Hey,
No score.
that's huge for Holmes. Build his confidence up. That's 2 straight games where he didn't give up a run.
I was just thinking that right there, Chris. I was just thinking. I said, man, that was a big booster. And like you said, Chris, Holmes is better in the 7th, 8th inning, not the 9th. Oh, For the Yankees coming up, they're going to have Cabrera leading off, Torres, Judge, and Anthony Rizzo. So the Yankees, last game, yesterday night, they were tied. And Judge, with a 2-run shot that broke the maple leaf, could history repeat itself? Well, they're going to have that opportunity. Don't go nowhere. Stick around. Buckle up. You know what? Is that on Channel 9? I mean, the ABC affiliate, Chris? The basketball game? No, it's on the TNT networks.
Last time I checked, Miami's up by 1 in the second quarter.
No, they're giving this is all elite garbage. Oh yeah, here it is. Let's see. All right, we get a new pitcher coming in for it's Garcia. Lowry with 13 points. Miami up by 2. 44-42. All right, just wanted to see that update on that one. So Jimmy who come Chimi will be pitching for Toronto. So here's Cabrera, who's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Here we go. The pitch up high for a ball. 1-0. Oh. Here's the 1-0. Up high, 2 balls and no strike.
All right.
Here's the 2-0. Swing and fouls it out of play. 2-1. That was a good pitch there for him. Down and in on the left-hander. Just missed that one. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike to count to Cabrera. There's a ball. 3-1. And this one is foul out of play.
Come on, Cabrera.
Oh, man, I got some sad news there. Hall of Famer, WWE Hall of Famer, superstar Billy Graham has passed away. Oh, that sucks.
Man.
I remember him. I remember when he was, here's a 3-2 as he fouls out of play. He was like like Hogan took a little bit of his style there, like a Jesse Ventura, just superstar Billy Graham. Timeout is called. The pitch. This one in on the hands. Another foul ball.
Okay, nobody out, right? I think.
No, that's the leadoff hitter here in the top of the 8th inning.
Okay.
Here's the payoff pitch to Cabrera. Swing and a miss. Ah, he swung at ball 4. Garcia wins. Wow, not a good one.
Well, 1 away.
We'll get to the top of the lineup. Here's Gleyber Torres.
All right, so Cabrera, Torres, Judge.
Yes, and Rizzo, if anyone should reach.
Yeah.
Right now, here's Torres. The pitch down low for a ball. 1-0. Ooh, let me change that ticker. And the pitch. This one is foul. 1-1.
Okay.
So it's 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The pitch. Just missed 2-1. So Glaber ahead of the count. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yankees, Blue Jays tomorrow, 6 p.m. coverage on Yes Network.
The pitch. This one is in the air. Right 5 ball. Right field. Going back at the wall. And it is foul.
Oh, okay.
Didn't miss foul by about a foot to being fair. And that's 300. So close. 325 feet. But just to the foul. Close to being a homer and being caught or in fair territory. All right, the 2 balls and 2 strike count. Torres in on his hands to third. Chapman fields, throws in time. 2 outs. So with 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Aaron Judge.
Come on, Judge.
Oh, so CM Punk will be coming back. They announced it on, I guess. Well, we get the pitching coach to talk to Judge. They'll probably walk him.
Yeah, they'll probably walk him. And then try to get. And then they'll pitch to Rizzo and try to get the time out. Because there's 2 outs, right? Or I think.
There are 2 outs. Base is empty. Yes. Well, they're going to pitch the Judge. I'm surprised.
Yes, definitely. Very surprised.
Swing and a miss. Got him there with a slider. 0-1. I'm surprised they pitched him.
Well, they pitched him, but he swung and missed at the very first pitch. So I guess it works.
The pitch down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. It missed down low. I'm surprised usually Judge gets those called against him.
Yeah.
So 1 ball, 1 strike to count. To Judge. Time is called. Another meeting.
Are they gonna try to walk it? Are they gonna walk him? Well, no, it's too late for that.
They're trying to be very ultra careful with Judge. Because he's been coming on lately with the home run ball, and they just don't want to get beat by this man.
Yep. I don't blame him. You know. And then teams will be really afraid when Stanton comes back.
Here's the 1-1. 2-1 outside. That's why it's important to get Stanton back, because it protects not just Judge, but it protects everyone else in the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Tampa Bay takes the 2-run shot. They go up 4-2 as Judge swings and a miss. 2-2. Just missed. The count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So 3 balls, 2 strike. The payoff. This is foul. Stays alive here. 3-2. So it's a big 3-2 pitch here coming.
Don't strike out sets, please.
And the 3-2 pitch from Garcia. He's holding. Now the pitch down low. Walked him. So a 2-out walk. Judges reaches. So here's Rizzo.
Already
Rizzo.
away went on first for Anthony.
Rizzo had the day off yesterday. So he's rested.
Mhm. Now Duns needs a day off to get rested because he's pretty much played every single game so far.
Garcia will come out of the game. Andre, salute, Mr. Mero. Hello, Andrea Mero. Saludo, salute. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. Gracias. So right now, the Yankees got a base runner on with 2 outs. We'll get Toronto went to their bullpen. I'm pretty sure they're bringing the lefty to face Rizzo. As the Mets surrender the lead, and then now they trail 4-2 after Vientos did a phenomenal job as tying it as a rookie coming up. Oh, you're very welcome. It's our pleasure for you to join us this evening. So Lamario, Rizzo,
Yeah.
boy, would love Rizzo to put one, at least a double off the wall, just see if Judge could score from first. He's got to go on anything hit in the air on contact. He's got to go.
Yes, definitely.
So we wait for the pitching change. Baltimore Orioles already won. The Red Sox look like they're going to win. So the Yankees got to want to keep up and keep with the Joneses. Tampa Bay looks like they might beat the Mets, although that's in the top of the 8th inning. Mets still got to rally. They still got some at bat there. But the Yankees, this is a big game here for both. Also for the Toronto Blue Jays. You know, the Yankees win tonight. They win the series 3 games, and tomorrow possibly a 4-game sweep. But right now, we have to take care of business here in the top of the 8th first.
Mm-hmm. And now with that series, I know we got to focus on Toronto and Cincinnati before we focus on Baltimore. But Baltimore is right after Cincinnati, so you got to try to win that series as well.
Saludo, Jose Melo in the building. Melo, salud, brother. Good to see you this evening. And there's a ball inside, 1-0. So Tim Massa is the pitcher, or Mesa, if you want to say that. Here's the one down low, 2-0. Krista Flash is driving. He'll be on with us as soon as he's able to go where his destination is. So yes, Krista Flash is here. The 2-0. 3-0. You got DJ LeMahieu on deck. So Yankees trying to come up with a 2-out rally here. Here's a 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1 to count. So 3 balls and 1 strike. Judge is the runner at first. 2 out here. We're in the top of the 8th inning. No score between Toronto Blue Jays and the Yankees. You got Waldy Peralta warming up as the custodian, aka Super, and Jimmy Cordero also ready. The 3-1. Walk them.
Okay. Now,
There we go.
who would,
DJ LeMahieu coming up.
okay. Now, who would you bring in the bottom of the Peralta or the other guy?
No, if you're 0-0 tie, it's going to be Jimmy Cordero. If you're up, if you put a run here or more, you go to Waldy Peralta. That's why both of them are warming up right now.
Okay.
So here's DJ LeMahieu. Can he come up with a big 2-out base hit? Here we go. 0 for 3 for LeMahieu. Swing and a miss. He's got a 14-game on base streak currently right now, DJ LeMahieu. But he's 0 for 3 here. 2 ground outs and a strikeout.
Yeah, that
But
14 game on base streak is at stake.
One thing is, you got your best guy here with 2 outs who make contact at your plate. So, but he's got to come through against the lefty. And the 0-1. Down inside, check swing. He did not go. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And DJs are ready, right? I think.
I'm sorry?
And DJs are ready, I think, right?
Yes, it's right-hander versus left-hander. 1 ball, 1 strike. Advantage to the right-hander, they say. Let's see. Here's the 1-1. Just miss inside. 2-1. That was a close pitch there. So the favor is in his count. 2 balls and 1 strike. Now he could sit on something here. You got Jake Flowers, the lefty, on deck. Here's the 2-1. Inside, 3-1. So he doesn't have to give in to LeMahieu because he got the left-hander, Jake Flowers, on deck. I wonder if Boone will go to the bench. I wouldn't, but we'll see.
No, I wouldn't either. But we'll see.
The 3-1. And he takes a strike, 3-2. Ooh.
No.
As I guess the ticker froze. The runners will go here. The payoff pitch. Inside, he walked them. Now the bases are loaded.
For Flowers.
Volpe will come to bat. Will come to bat for Jake Flowers. So the rookie, you're calling on your rookie to come off the bench here against the lefty. Let's go, Volpe. Here comes Pete Walker to have a conversation. They cannot change the pitcher. Remember, there's the baseball rule. You got to pitch the 3-batter minimum. So now they have to keep Mesa in. And if he doesn't throw strikes against Volpe, oof. So this is going to be a big at-bat here for the young kid. And the manager doesn't want that matchup, but he can't change them. On baseball rules, you can't change them. So the bases are loaded here.
How come they can't change them?
Because you got a 3-batter minimum. Remember, baseball made those rules, so you don't have you can't change the pitcher.
Hasn't he faced like three batters minimum though, or already though, or has he faced?
I'm sorry.
I thought he faced like 3 minimum batters already.
No, he hasn't. Because he came in for Rizzo. Rizzo was the first batter. Judge.
Oh yeah.
Judge walked. There's a strike. He faced Rizzo. Then LeMahieu. Now Volpe is the third. After this one, you could change him. So 0-1 to count to the rookie. Big at bat for Volpe. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So he's behind in the count. Volpe. Let's go, Volpe. Absolutely. Let's go. We all want him to do well. Absolutely. The pitch. Up high. 1-2. It's a big opportunity for Volpe. Here's the 1-2. Call, strike 3 called. Got caught looking.
Darn it.
No runs, no hits, but they leave the bases loaded. Golden opportunity there, and they got the inside corner for strike 3. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. No score here. Now it should be Jimmy Cordero coming in, and Volpe will play short.
Okay.
And Cabrera will move to left field. I believe that's the way. I think we'll wait for the inning to come to make that official. But knowing the way the Yankees and watching the games with the Yankees, I believe that's what they're going to do on the defensive front. Yeah, golden opportunity there, Lamario. Very big opportunity that they missed out.
With 2 away, that could have been. We could have at least scored 2 or 3 runs there.
A single would have been 2 runs there. A double would have probably cleared the bases. But it is, like you said, it is what it is. But now Jimmy Cordero, who pitched on Monday night, he gave us 2 innings, perfect innings, phenomenal job. Hopefully he could replicate that here late in the game. Jose Melo said, darn it. Scoring in this game seems impossible. Well, this is a pretty, good back and forth pitching matchup for both teams.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a battle of the bullpen. Let's bring Chris back in. All right, Chris, you're back in.
As long as we don't give up any runs here, I'll be fine. But
And that was and I gotta say that was the right move by Boone, bringing in Volpe, the righty, to bat against the lefty. And since the Toronto Blue Jays could not remove the left-handed pitcher, so that was a very good strategical play there by Boone. But Volpe did not come up clutch there.
yep, but Boone definitely made a smart decision by trying to have Volpe bat. For once, Aaron Boone actually does something good.
No, he did a good job. He just didn't. The player didn't execute. Here's Belt takes a pitch inside 1-0. So Jimmy Cordero
So I guess
and the
we'll be
pitch.
taking an
1-1.
round to the Yankee game on Friday against Cincinnati. I guess. I don't know. Know how you
Here's the 1-1 inside. 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one, there's a base hit. So he get Belt with a leadoff single.
Oh God. Alrighty, well.
We get a pinch runner here. Biggio will be the base runner, Gavin Biggio. So you look for them to try to steal here, but with Mitch Weatherfield, who can handle the bat or possibly a hit and run. I'm going to mute you for a minute, Lamario. I'm getting a feedback. Hold on a second. Now much better. Here's the bunt, and he fakes it. Foul. 0-1. Let me go back here to unmute you. Here's the 0-1. He squares the bunt and he will bunt foul. 0-2. Boy, the inability to put down a bunt. Ooh. The 0-2 count here. The pitch, foul out of play. 0-2 still. So 0-2 count here. with Jimmy Cordero, the base runner on. It's Cameron Biggio, who's a pinch runner. Here's the 0-2. Just missed. Oh my goodness, that was a good hitch there. Cordero thought he had it. No call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Didn't miss by much. Wow. Here's the 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. 2-2.
Starting to get a little nervous.
Kirk on deck here. Now Cordero now gets the sign, checks on the runner. In position now to deliver the 2-2 pitch. This one is fouled back. Still 2-2. Ooh, he hung a slider there. Got away with that one. Here's the 2-2 pitch coming. Just down low. The count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. Now, will they run with... I would do it if I'm the Blue Jays because Merrifield could handle the bat. You want to put some base runners on and move if I'm the manager, but as Cordero steps off for a moment, calls time there. We'll do it. We'll reset here. So it's a 3 balls and 2 strikes. Leadoff runner is on with no outs here. It is the bottom of the 8th inning. No score. The runner goes. There's the pitch. Grounded to third. Backhand. LeMahieu. No out. Yankee defense again comes up short. Oh, man, the Yankee defense has let up again. Now, first and second now. They call it a hit, but my goodness, I don't think that was a hit. So here comes Matt Blake, the pitching coach, to have a conversation there. You got Alejandro Kirk. Very dangerous hitter in Kirk. I don't think he's going to bunt. Oh, yes, they do, Heel. They do need work. The defense, especially in the beginning, the first 2 batters, back-to-back errors. That's the 3rd error of the Yankees tonight. Here we go. Cordero versus Kirk. First and second now. No one out. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 coming. Here's the pitch. This one, line drive caught by Volpe. Throws to second. Double play. Good play there, Volpe. And gets the ball too far off the base and they double up. That's a huge double play there. What a play. Let's see if they go to replay though, because they could use a challenge. Oh yeah, they got him with plenty of time. Here's Danny Jansen. Takes a pitch down low. 1-0. Yeah, indeed, Keel. Go figure. That's baseball, Keel. Throw over to first. Minfield. So Toronto will left 10 men on base, and the Yankees left 8 men on base. So Romano getting ready. Macaroni Grill Morano is warming up for Toronto here. 1-0 count here to Jensen. And the pitch. There's a ball down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Actually, 2-0. Excuse me. 2-0. For the Yankees coming up, it'll be Bader, Calhoun, and Trevino. The 2-0. 3-0. You got Espinal on deck hitter. Right now, it's a 3-0 count. Let's see if they steal here on a 3-0 count. Cordero comes to the set. The pitch, the runner goes. But 4-4. You have first and second now. So here's Santiago Espinal coming up. Here we go. Espinal versus Cordero. Air in the pitch. Outside. 1-0. Springer on deck, though. You don't want to face him with the bases loaded. You want to get Espinal here. Cordero comes to the set here. He checks the runner at second. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. We got a 1 ball, 1 strike count. As we bring Chris the flash back in.
All right, I'm back.
The 1-1 down low. Nice pick, 2-1.
Volpe redeemed himself.
He did. He did. What a nice play there by Anthony Volpe. When Mario left, I had to mute him because I was getting some really bad feedback from him. 2-1 count. There's a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got the outside corner. Tampa increased its lead back 5-2 now on the Mets. That's in the 9th inning. So they added some insurance run. Here in Toronto, 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And the pitch. Outside, 3-2. So now, both base runners will be going here. Big pitch by Jimmy Cordero. Now, Cordero wants to get in the circle of trust, Chris. He's got to throw a strike and get out of this inning. So here's the payoff pitch. Runner goes. And he just got a piece of that one. Foul. Got Trevino. So it's a 3-2 count here. Big 3-2 pitch. Here we go. Cordero. Here's the 3-2. This one in the air. Right field. Back. Going back as judge. He makes the play. The inning comes to a conclusion. The final out. No runs. 2 hits. 2-man left. Ooh, Chris is getting spicy now.
I wouldn't know because I mean Chinese food.
Kung Pao. Oh man. For the Yankees coming up, I'll give you who's coming up in there. It'll be Bader, Calhoun, Trevino. So the Moto Calhoun will be coming up.
Well, I feel like Calhoun's gonna hit a 2-run bomb.
I will pay myself a super chat if that happens.
I'm gonna hold you to that now. I mean, he's having a good game.
Watch Boone pinch hit him for a pick.
I know. Huh? Yeah, we're losing, bro. We're losing. Boston beating us.
Ooh, badly or no?
I think by 9, maybe.
Oh, it's still the Miami.
Yeah, but they killed us in that second quarter, though.
That's the quarter that
Yep.
in the Knicks series, whoever
Yep.
won that quarter won that game. Oh, excuse me. Oh my God. I'm a little bit either a little hungry or I'm not too tired. But I'm just a little hungry there. Yawning on camera. Look at that.
You need no
So
snacks yet, huh?
no snacks. I don't have any, I don't have anything that I want. Nothing. I'm not craving anything to snack on. I mean, I always got. I'm popcorn. I got popcorn running right in front of, right next to me here, but I don't feel like eating popcorn. All right, so we're ready to start the top of the ninth inning, and leading off will be Harrison Bader.
It's time! It's time! It's Vader time!
Here we go. Let's go, Harrison.
I just don't want to go extra innings.
Oh, the Blue Jays closer's up here. Jordan Macaroni Grill Romano. Here's the pitch. There's a strike.
Yeah, Judge killed him last year.
Bizio is going to play first. He stays to play first base.
Did
So
Vlad come in?
no, he's out. Here's a pitch. This one grounded right to the third baseman. Chapman fields. Going to throw a long throw and just got Bader by a hair. So 1 out. Here's the immortal Billy Calhoun. Calhoun is 1 for 2, has a walk and a single. And the pitch. There's a strike there for Macaroni Grill Morano. Takes us ahead of the count 0-1. He makes the definition of a neckbeard. The pitch. There's a strike. 0-2. He must be an AEW fan.
You know what I hate about eating Chinese food?
What's that?
It puts me to sleep.
Ah. Here's the 0-2. 1-2. What was the delicatessen dish you picked out tonight?
Boneless chicken and shrimp fried rice.
Ah, I was gonna say, did you order a pig 4-5 rice with chicken wing? And then Cajon hits this one, left field, and long run and makes the play. Partial.
I ain't gonna lie. I think he's hitting the ball better than anybody in the lineup. I mean, today.
He has put some good at bats. I gotta give him his flowers. All right, here we go. Trevino now. 2 outs, base is empty. So Romano, Michael King is warming up for the Yankees. Here's the pitch. There's a strike, 98-mile-per-hour fastball, 4-seamer in the outside corner, 0-1. Romario has some technical difficulties. Here's the 0-1. This one, swing and a miss, 0-2. Trevino behind in the count. So he's throwing strikes and throwing extremely hard, 98-mile-per-hour, 4-seamer. But he's throwing it up high in Trevino land. That's a dangerous one. And the 0-2, up high, too high, 1-2. Why do I feel he's going to make a mistake here to Trevino? 1-2 here. Michael King warming up. Curveball. Did he go? No, he didn't go. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes here. All right. All right. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside. Didn't miss by much. 3-2. Ooh, that was a close one. The payoff pitch. Grounded. Right to the third. Gobble. Throws in time. Yankees go down in order. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Blue Jays has a chance to walk it off. No score. Somewhere in Louisiana, somebody's devouring some ribs. Let's see what we got. Let's see the basketball update. Let me take a look at what's going on here.
Oh man, I wish I did have some Korean barbecue.
No score. Yeah, Jose Melo, no score. 71-62, Miami up by 9. All right, so it's a close game. Boy, Seattle 2 nights in a row got beat up by the Red Sox. Oof.
Yeah, something ain't right with Seattle this year.
Well, I gotta say, that's a shame. Maybe they need to make a trade with the Mets and help each other out there. As we wait for the bottom of the ninth inning here to start.
What kind of trade?
I'm just being facetious. I don't know because they're both struggling. I just say maybe they could trade whatever they don't want to the Mets and whatever the Mets don't want back and forth. Maybe we could kickstart them somewhere, somehow. I don't know. Just it's a comment, Jose. I think with the Mets, I think I blame a little bit of everybody. You know, I don't know if I could bet I could, and I don't want to say I don't want to because I like Buck Showalter. I'm a big Buck Showalter fan, and I don't want to say I don't want to insult him, be an apologist for him, but damn, it's not. The Mets went too heavy on trying to get stargazing with Cabrera, with Correa, excuse me, with Correa. They went and got older pitchers. But the manager's a good baseball guy. It's hard. It's a weird thing with the Mets. I think that whole going down of Diaz really hurt the team and is showing it. Just the chemistry wise, like the whole body language, mental state, they feel like the season's a wash. We don't have our closer. Instead of persevering, I think we got a pitch count violation. 1-0. So King charged with a ball. You can't do that in the ninth inning. Come on, King. Here's the pitch. 2-0. Here's the 2. There it is. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Come on, King, bro. You gotta pick some strikes, bro.
Yeah. Here's the 2-1. Down low. 3-1.
I know.
Here's the 3-1. Walked him. So the winning run isn't scoring on base. And here's Bouchette. Now, dude, you could play hit and run. You could allow Springer to try to steal. I don't know how much of how well he does get he's got a 6 stolen bases, so he does run. Here's Bo Bouchette. Rizzo holding them on here. Let's see what they do. The pitch. Foul out of play. 0-1. So he's ahead of the count here. Yeah, Verlander got booed yesterday, even with Kate Upton there. And the 0-1. There's a strike. 0-2. Gets the outside corner. So he's ahead of the count here, which is good because now he could throw that sweeping breaking ball down on away, and hopefully Bouchette chases here. And the 0-2 pitch from King. This one is foul the other way. It's still 0-2. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. No score here. No score between the Blue Jays and Yankees. King holding the pitch down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So between both teams, I've been told 20 men left on base. 8 by the Yankees, and 12 by the Blue Jays. Blue Jays are hitting the Yankees 9-3. And the 1-2 just missed. 2-2. Varshall's on deck here. With King, you want to get a ground ball and hope that your defense don't kick it around and make a play. But it's going to be tough to turn 2, but it's the carpet. Anything can happen on a quick ground ball. The pitch. This one grounded. This LeMahieu's got only 1 play to first, and he get it. Advancing to scoring position is Springer.
Hey, I'll take that out.
1 away now. Runner at second. Winning run is at second here.
Would you walk Varsho to get to Chapman?
I would, because you want to
Yeah.
go righty on righty, and also you could set up a double play.
Trying to
with
get the
Chapman.
play, yeah. That's what I was thinking, trying to get the double play.
But they're not going to do it.
No.
And there's a pitch down low, 1-0. That's what I'm talking about. The manager. The manager doesn't have a pulse of baseball, because unless the binder will say it, you go to righty on righty. That's you're forced to double play. Get out of the inning. This is what makes a manager from a puppet. 2-0.
See, if I was there, Kev, I'd get like a marker or something, or whiteout, and go in that binder and change some stuff.
Or who knows? They probably got a pitch com in the freaking in Boom's ear or in a hat from the analytic department. The 2-0. Here's the 2-0. 3-0. So you're pretty much gonna do it there. So all that huffing and puffing, he's gonna end up walking them probably. 3-0 the count here. There's a strike. 3-1. So they're trying to be careful. Don't get too cute. If you have intentions of walking him, might as well do it. Don't be cute. Just throw the four fingers up and you save yourself pitches. But they're trying to see if he gets his own self out. Well, he walked him. And so the interval came up. So now we have first and second. Here's Matt Blake. Here comes Matt Blake to have a conversation here with his pitcher. Now you have to get Chapman here on a double play because you got the lefty belt coming up. All right, here's Chapman, who's 1-for-4. Winning run as at second. Yankees looking for a double play ground ball off of Chapman here. First and second, one man out. Here's King, the delivery. This one is in on his hands, foul back, 0-1. So he's ahead of the count here, 0-1. Now King with the 0-1 pitch. The pitch down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Try to get him with the sinker. He's trying to get him to hit into that double play with the sinker in the down. Oh, Lindor hits a 3-run shot. We're even at 5 in New York. And the 1-1 outside. 2-1. No, that wasn't Francisco Lindor. Who was it? Well, the Mets tied the game. Was it the rookie again? No, it's Alvarez. So their kids are hitting. Here's a 2-1 pitch. This one grounded. First, Rizzo flips it to King and 2 outs. But the runners advance. Now we'll bring up Belt. Actually, no, it's Bizio. Not Bizio came in for Belt. So here's Kevin Bizio, who's batting 134. He's got 4 RBIs, 2 home runs, a 431 OBS. Here's the pitch. Up high for a ball. 1-0. So Yankees 1 out away to sending us to extras. 20 pitches here for King. Trying to get out of this here. The 1-0. This one is popped up. High fly ball. Center field. Bader is calling it. Bader underneath. He makes the play. We're going to go to extra innings. Free baseball.
Boy, if I was King, you know what I would do, Kev?
What's that,
Point to my veins. I got ice in my veins.
Bend but don't break. Bend but don't break. Let's go. And of course, for the Yankees, they're gonna have Cabrera, Torres, Judge, but Jose Trevino, unless they put a pinch runner, will be the ghost runner at second base here.
Look, we all know, bunt the ball.
You're gonna have Cabrera up there, and Cabrera has been not so great.
Yep.
He's gonna have to lay down a bunt here. I wonder if Buffoon will go with Hicks at second as we'll see. We'll see what he does there. Remember, I don't like his managerial strategy, but let's see.
No, I'll put IKF.
You know what? I didn't think about it. I forgot. I forgot about IKF on the bench. Don't out of sight, out of mind. But
Yeah, I
boy,
got you, Kev.
what a job by the Mets. The bottom of the 9th inning hits a 3-run shot. Alvarez. Wow, they're young kids. Vientos hits a homer. Alvarez hits a. My goodness.
Man, just imagine if Volpe would have hit that grand slam.
Oh my God! Do you know how Sports Talk would be talking about all the young kids?
Mhm.
All the young kids come through big time. Francisco Alvarez, yeah. It shows how important it is. That's why I cannot wait, Heel, for them to break the mold and bring up Jason Dominguez in June, because that's what this team is going to
And
do.
then next year they're gonna bring O'Dude up too. The other outfielder that's supposed to be like Judge.
Spencer Jones.
I can't wait for
Prefer
that.
the Knicks trade for Bally Beal, Aiden, or Anthony? Melo, neither one. I told Darnell Davis, KF will be at second base. I told Darnell Davis on Monday, Chef Dan is off. We're gonna do our Knicks review. We'll talk about the Knicks. But no, we could talk here. But we're gonna do a whole thing with Chef Dan. That's why I didn't do anything with the Knicks yet, because I want Chef Dan to join me. That's why I have.
You want my opinion?
Mm-hmm.
I would take 8 out of those 3 if you got a power forward that can shoot. If you don't have a power forward that can shoot, then
He don't play defense. I don't want none of them personally. I would try to see if I get Brandon Ingram.
Nah, Pelicans ain't.
I know, but I'm saying if you could get that's the kind of player that the Knicks need. Personally, here's Cabrera. Here we go.
Kuzma?
Ground ball to the right side. He gets the job done. And he got it. Kuzman, he is a winning player, so IKF is at third.
Okay. So we called it basically.
Now, Gleyber Torres is coming up here. Torres
Now this
cannot strike out here. He's got to get a productive out.
that's all I'm about to say. Now this is where Torres can swing for the fences. Even if it's allowed out, you can score the run.
Infield in. The pitch outside. And it's against Romano, by the way, who's out there for a second inning of work. Here's the 1-0. This one got a piece of that one, 1-1.
I'm telling you right now, that's gonna cost him.
Yeah, because you can't take those weak hacks. Got to make sure you get something solid there.
No, I was talking about the Jays leaving that pitching because Judge is killing him.
I think Matt Strutz is rallying the troops there, buddy.
Oh yeah, they coming back.
I saw something tweeted there about Matt Strutz. Here's the 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. 2-1. Ooh, that was close. That was close.
I'm about to look at.
Judge is on deck. 90-84. Miami's up.
God damn, we came back big time.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. I told you it wasn't over.
Damn.
Torres got a piece of that one, 2-2. Oh,
Yeah. Struz is on fire. He's 2 for 2 and he's 5 for 7. He ain't had no points, so he got all 12 in the third.
Here's Waldy Peralta warming up.
What happened? He didn't do nothing, huh?
Here's the 2-2. Coming to Torres. Romano. Struck him out. Torres.
Of course.
That's why you can't put these guys in the lineup up ahead. What I told you, I want a left fielder who's a prototypical leadoff hitter who makes contact. He would have been up here at this spot, and he would have not swinging and miss. Here's Judge now. Judge coming up with a runner at third. I think they're gonna walk. They're not gonna intentionally walk him. They're gonna kind of pitch around him. Let's see. No, they intentionally walk Judge.
Oh, they're about to make a mistake. Rizzo, come on.
Here's Rizzo.
Come on, Reyes. You ain't gotta hit a home run. Just
I don't like seeing Don Mattingly in that Blue Jay uniform.
no, that looks ugly.
That looks disgusting.
Mm-hmm. There's 4 uniforms I don't want to see Madeline in. Boston, Houston, the Jays, and the Mets.
Here we go. First and third. 2 outs. We're in the 10th inning. 2. Let's go. Here we see if we can cash this in. Rizzo takes a call strike on the outside corner. 0-1. But career-wise, Rizzo is 2 for 5 against Romano. So he's got some good sample size here. 2 for 5 against him. The pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Runner goes. The throw. No, they hold as he's stolen base to Judge. So we got now a base hit. We'll probably bring in 2, but we got to cash it in. Two balls, 1 strike to count here in extras. Big pitch here to Riz. The 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Time by Rizzo. Time is called. Call time. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Rizzo got himself out. Threw a fastball up and away for the Yankees. No run, no hits. 2-man left on. That Torres at bat killed them. You can't strike out. You can't strike out with runners at third and less than 1 out. You can't. You can't. You got all you needed was to do is get a fly ball. Ah man, and the Tampa went up 6-5. So we wait here to the bottom of the 10th inning, and the Blue Jays have a chance to walk it off here. They'll have the ghost runner at second base. I'm running out of the scorecard, and that will be Vizio. So Kevin Vizio will be the ghost runner at second base here. Yeah, Tampa could fight. I agree with you there, Heel. So Miami up by 5, 85-90 with Butler at the line. 2:32. Miami might steal game 1. Holy crap. Butler hits the first free throw. Just giving you a little bit of a basketball play-by-play. Wow. Huh. You see that Miami wasn't just a typical 8 seed there. They're doing something that the New York Knicks of 99 be an 8 seed, try to get to the finals. All right, here we go. We are now getting ready here to do the bottom of the 10th. Ghost runner as Waldy Peralta will come in. I think that's a good move. You bring in Waldy Peralta.
Man, this stuff stressing me out, okay. Trying to keep an eye on the Yankee game and the Heat game.
And Jose Melo, Kev, I think the Spurs are a true conspiracy of the NBA. First David Robinson, then he announced coming retiring. They get Duncan. Now on, but they really were bad though, Melo. They were really terrible though. The San Antonio Spurs were really bad.
Hey, Melo, people said the same thing about the Knicks getting Patrick Ewing. So,
oh my God, that's like 35 years ago, and we never got the first pick again.
That's what I said. If Stern was here, y'all would have got a top 10 pick.
Oh, if that was the case, we would have gotten picks years when Stern was in charge. No, I don't think so.
Everybody says it, Kev. I understand you're a Knicks fan, but a lot of people
no. But I have a hard time believing it's really fixed because they would have fixed it for the Knicks to get other players years ago. Want to know? Because why not make it? Why not make your best market, your second or your best or your second best market, have a good player in there just so that people will get attracted to watch it.
Please don't make that out.
Here's the 1-0 pitch.
Somebody already blew it for me.
Up the middle, right there. Volpe, he dropped it. Another error.
Okay, never mind. But somebody bust up saying we lose. I was like, oh no. We gotta get
first and third now.
We gotta get strikeouts.
And now they're gonna ring the infield in. Although they had the corners in, but Volpe just should have had that. That's an E6.
Well, he could at least kept the second base runner.
Oh, here comes Buffoon. Where does Buffoon coming out?
Oh no.
He's just gonna talk strategies here. They might walk Kirk and have the bases loaded and now try to force it. They're gonna walk Kirk.
Yeah, because if they do that, then they can't bunt. Because if they bunt, the force play gonna be at home.
So they're gonna bring 5 infielders in and leave 2 outfielders, Judge and Bader, out there.
That'd be funny. Beta cover like 2 outfield spots.
Alejandro Kirk. Let's see what's going on. As the umpire, as Schneider complaining. He's saying that you can't do that. He's complaining. I don't know what Schneider. He really wants to get punched in the face by the Yankee organization. Seriously, this manager really is gonna get booed and want to punch. Oh, the umpire's calling the umpires together. What's going on now?
Come on, bro.
So the manager's complaining about a rules change. Remember, there's no shift, but you're allowed to bring 5 infielders in. There's nothing against that. Oh boy, here we go. Billy Ward, Mr. Billy Ward in the building. Hello, Mr. Billy Ward. How are you doing, Mr. Carolina Billy Ward? Salute. I agree with you, Mello. It's like a conspiracy to keep him down. So we got a little bit of a delay here because this is the manager. This is Snicker trying to get under the Yankees underneath their skin.
All right, Nick fan.
They can move. So the infielders can move as long as you have 2 on either side, and you can put the 5th infielder anywhere they can. Infield in. I think he did that to mess with the pitcher. Here we go, Alejandro Kirk. And they're pitching to Kirk. Grounded. Slow ball. Volpe. Fields. Throws. In time. So they did not get it. 1 out.
Oh, now they can get double play.
Kirk is out. No. They're still second and third with no 1 out. With 1 out. So they're gonna have to walk the next batter to set up a double play to get out of the inning.
If you hear me snoring, Kev, you know why.
Here we go. Jensen deals. This one is in the air. That should do it. This is going back. It is gone. A 3-run shot. So they walk it off. 3-0 on the Yankees. 3-0.
That's still not gonna walk off.
The Yankees made a mistake in that inning with Gleyber Torres striking out. But that's how it is when you're not the home team and you don't score no run. Yankees fall here to the Blue Jays 3-0, man.
Jensen should have been walked. I don't know why.
They should have went. That's the manager not managing to the situation. You walk. You set up a double play with the bases loaded. You play the infield back, infield corners in. You set up for a double play, but no. He pitches to Jensen, and Jensen crushes it. Again, I'm not saying I think the Yankees is not going to win this, but you set yourself in the probability for that. And
then Volpe gave him another out too.
And also Volpe with the extra out. Yes, correct. So the Yankees 4 errors tonight. They're lucky they only lost. It sounds like 3-0, but they really lost 1-0, and they're lucky. It was done. Well, with that said, I know it's a little late here. Let me first take a look at your Miami Heat there. That should be over by now because no, that's the NBA. 2 minutes in the NBA is 3 hours. So hold on. No,
it's just third quarter.
Oh, that was the third quarter. No, there's a whole quarter left. Oh no, with that said, I'm gonna say good night to everyone here. Chris, good luck with the Miami Heat. I want to thank Lamario for joining us here. I want to thank everybody that watched along with us. All the new faces, please hit that like button. Mr. Billy Ward, it's always great to see you. Jose Melo, we had Andrea. We had so many of you guys. If I missed your name up, I apologize. Chris, give us our final thoughts for good night, and I'll hit the intro. We'll go going.
All right. It was a pitching duel. I mean, Cole actually had a bounce back game, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, we didn't score no runs for them, but hey, I look at it this way: we could have took the third game, and especially how many errors we had and everything. We was close, but Boone don't have a feel for the game.
Yeah. And it's not all on. It wasn't really too. You can say, oh, it was just Boone. Why they lost it, but he didn't help it. See, that's what's the difference between a good manager and a puppet or a manager. A good manager, what a guarantee will do things different or something that placates a feel or moment that will try to help win a team, and this manager doesn't do it. But we shall see tomorrow, the fourth and final game of this 4-game series. The Yankees try to win. Just going to try to win the series before heading to Cincinnati. For myself, Shift the Flash. You have a blessed night. We'll see you tomorrow.
It'll be a 3-1. Swung on and driven down the right field line. Fair, the game is over. It's a fair ball into the corner. Enemy scores. JEDI.